All right, what it do, what it do? Back to primarily speaking, I am your host with the most, Mr. Wild Willer himself. It's your boy Prime in the building, and Azul to the 25.
That's right. It's Hannibal Vanderbilt, baby, coming to you live and direct, giving you nothing but them facts.
And we got a special guest today in the building. Introduce yourself to the folks.
Once again, TG, the light-skinned Leon, like you like to call the player, man. What's happening with y'all?
The
I'm
light
here,
skin
man.
Leon.
I like that shit. I like that shit, man.
Word.
What's going on, fellas? How y'all boy doing?
Shit, good, man. I'm good, man.
Living, man.
Shit, well, you look real sunny where you at, T.
Yeah, shit. It's nice out here. You know, DC weather, it get real hot in the summer.
Yeah,
You know?
man.
Yeah, it's hot as shit up here.
Now, how's the COVID doing out there? How's everybody acting? Like they masked up? They doing what the fuck they supposed to be doing?
Yeah, we take it pretty serious down here. Most of the places, establishments, you can't go into without a mask on. They ain't too much. It ain't too many restaurants, you know what I'm saying, like that really open to where you can, you know what I'm saying, sit and dine. And still basically carry out. Some stuff is open. There are some stuff open, but it's limited. You know what I'm saying? How many people they'll have in there. But yeah, you gotta wear a mask most everywhere you go. They won't let you in if you ain't got a mask on.
Yeah. Now, y'all noticed that ever since Trump said, "Hey, you should wear a mask," people starting to wear the shit more often now.
Yeah,
You
I've noticed that.
And
Yes.
Hannibal, you went to Georgia this past weekend.
Yeah, I went to Georgia this past weekend, man. I had to go down there, see some family. My uncle actually got married. But while we talking about COVID, the whole thing, you know what I'm saying, when I went down there, I noticed that the establishment was making people, they weren't making it a requirement for people to wear masks. You know what I'm saying? Like they do here.
No requirement.
Word?
Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. Like
the governor there suing the mayor Atlanta because she tried to require them to wear masks.
I was just about to say. I was in Atlanta. Like I just told you before we got on the air, man. I was in Atlanta for 5 days. I went down Thursday, came back Monday, and I came back Monday evening, like Monday night. And yeah, the whole time I was down there, went to hookah lines, everything. So everywhere I went, nobody had on no mask. It was like I was a foreigner. Me, you know what I'm saying, and the people that I was with and their friends, everywhere we went, you know what I'm saying, we had on masks. But anywhere else that nobody else had on masks, man, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, well,
now I know.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. My bad.
I just want to say some of the white areas like Dunwoody, you know what I'm saying, Roswell, Alpharetta areas, you know what I'm saying, certain stores up there like you went to Home Depot and stuff, you know, they was requiring you to do it. But other than that, and like, you know what I'm saying, in the hood, man, niggas walking in the stores. Man, nobody. We went to after hours joint, a club. I went to after hours joint. We went out there about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Left about 6, and through the door, we was the only people with masks on. There wasn't nobody else in the joint with no mask on. And it turned into a strip. It turned into a strip club. It turned into a strip club, and yeah, it just got packed. You know what I'm saying? We went into the joint trying to drive by 5 in the morning. It was jumping, and ain't nobody other than the 4 people I came with had on masks. And my homies who lived down there that I met out there, they ain't have on no mask. It was crazy. It was crazy. I get my shit on though.
Man, I can't do it. Like as much as I want to go hang out and chill, there's gonna be an ass of people around. They ain't got no mat. I can't do it. I can't be there, man. Just can't do it. I just feel funny about that shit, man. Like I've been itching to out and go some fucking way, man. Be around some people, but motherfuckers can't get it right, man. I can't go, man. Shit.
We wore masks to the wedding. You know what I'm saying? And it's our family. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot of us there at the wedding.
And y'all
less than 50.
What part of Georgia you been in?
I've been home, man. I've been in Thomasville, Georgia, dog. You know, the home of Charlie Ward for those college football fans. You know what I'm saying? And those that watch the NBA, used to play point guard for the Knicks and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. I don't know. I'd love to see some order mask stuff, but you know, it is what it is. At this point, we can't make motherfuckers do nothing. I mean, you gotta stay away from the motherfucker. That's my philosophy. Just stay away from the motherfuckers and just preserve self-preservation, like them boys say.
You make it a law, you can.
That shit ain't gonna happen. That shit just ain't gonna happen in no way, shape, form. That shit just ain't gonna happen. I don't see it happening personally.
Yeah, because it's gonna force people who know shit that the everyday person don't know to put on a mask, and them people they probably looking at this like, man, I'm not trying to put no mask on, because if they make it a law, that means anybody can get stopped for it if you ain't got a mask on. It's at the police discretion. And we know how police use their discretion, especially when it comes to black people. So
we already, y'all hear about the dude that got in the fight at the Walmart because he asked the patron to put on the mask, and dude started fighting the Walmart employee, and Walmart done take that shit down, saying they ain't gonna put the restrictions up.
Damn, he whooped the man that damn bad that they just said, fuck it, we gonna take that shit down. I don't
know if the Walmart employee get beat up or not, but I know the dude start fighting. You know what I mean? Some bullshit. I mean, straight bullshit.
That's what up. Nigga, we trying to protect you and the other people in the store at the same time.
Yeah, like
we're trying to make sure everybody have a safe, you know what I'm saying, they shopping experience. Y'all motherfuckers want to come in here. I don't know, man. That's why I don't know you really go nowhere.
That shit wild, man. Man, you know, we missed our show last week. I was down and out, y'all boy. My back was bothering me real bad.
It's getting old. I'm becoming an old man.
I get old, man.
I'm becoming an old man.
I went to the doctor. Somebody say something about a slip disc. I went to the doctor trying to get the shit checked out. Doctor was like, your spine look fine, everything good. Your joints just inflamed or some shit like that. But that shit was fucking with me bad. I'm down bad, man, for like a week. And I just now starting to feel better. So that's why I missed the show last week, man. I'm sorry, y'all boy, but hey, nigga gotta take care of yourself, man.
Hey, absolutely. Took the words out of my mouth. You gotta take care of yourself.
Hey, real quick, I want to mention, man, I did take a CWP class on July 19th. I took a CWP class. Class was dope. Was through Black Promotion, Blackout Entertainment. That's Black OUT Out Entertainment. Shout out to them boy, and it was a black CWP instructor too. So I was happy to go through the class, man. Class was great. I mean, I just gotta save my stuff off so I can get that license, get that thing in the mail. I can carry that motherfucker, man.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Hey, what kind of background you gotta clearance you gotta have to get there? Like, how far back you go?
I don't know how far back they go. All you gotta do is not have no felonies.
Yeah, as long as you ain't got no felonies, bro.
As long as you ain't been convicted of a felony, not being charged, but as long as you ain't been convicted of a felony. All right, we are back. My bad, y'all, but we had some technical difficulties real fast. But we back. And let's go ahead, keep it moving, man. We gonna jump right into entertainment real fast. And I have entertainment. Y'all see that there has been a notable increase in black nominations for the Emmys. That just was announced yesterday, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I saw that.
Thought that shit was dope, man. And one thing that kind of pissed me a little bit, no, not really pissed, but what ticked me a little bit was my wife told me about John Leguizamo, and y'all heard of Dosha Polanco. Y'all ever watch Orange is the New Black?
Yeah, I watched Orange is the New
Black. I've seen a few shows. I never really got into it, but
it's a little Latino chick on there, the young one who mama been in there too. And she has something to say about the Latin X generation. I guess that's what they call, whatever the fuck that is. And how they've been snubbed or whatever. And something along the lines of they tired of being ignored, or that, you know, when the black people are talking out, we're not including them as well. And I thought that was some bullshit, because when black people on the front lines of anything, we include all people of color. Matter of fact, we include white people too sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We like the most forgivingest ethnicity of them all.
Hey, your
every fucking body, man. That's some bullshit, man. Just thought that one whack as fuck, man.
That shit is whack as fuck. That like she came at it at the wrong angle. She held that. She came at that with too much hostility instead of on a unity tip and unified. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She came at that at a whole. That been a fucked up angle to come at that with. She came with a blitz and she didn't even need a blitz.
Yeah, I don't like people coming and saying black people not including anything. Don't even let that shouldn't be the start of no sentence, man.
Yeah, and I mean not to even be selfish and saying it, but like she can't even make a comparison in some aspects. I mean, you know, some Mexicans, you know what I'm saying, are considered like Indians. And yeah, you know, white people came and took their land, but shit, they ain't enslaved them and make them build this country, you know what I'm saying, and continuously, you know what I'm saying, like, come on, man, it ain't no comparison.
Ain't no comparison.
Let's be real.
I'm with
they
you.
Got a country. They got a country, you know what I'm saying? North Americans don't have a country, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like we got, you know what I'm saying, Africans don't fuck with us, you know what I'm saying? So that's niggas from North America, we don't have, North America is our country. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we not even treated as first class citizens in our own motherfucking country. So
not.
You know what I'm saying? For I don't know if she's Mexican or whatever, you know what I'm saying, based Latino she is. She has, if it's Colombian, if it's Spanish, whatever, she has a country. And we don't, and for her to even try to, you know what I'm saying, make that, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know if it was a comparison or how she tried to do it. I don't like it. It was
trying to say that
we put a bad taste in my mouth.
We not supporting them or we not putting them in our conversation. Like, bitch, it's our conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're not a part of this conversation.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, you know.
And if somebody is telling her that they're not involved or something like that, then that person is dead fucking wrong for them saying that.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, because that's just somebody that's trying to divide. We trying to bring all people together.
Yeah.
We trying to get equality. You know what I'm saying? And
I got so much shit on the division of the people, man. So much stuff that I keep saying. Hey, you right. That's just another way to splinter the damn movement, dog.
Because guess what? If I see a Mexican standing next to me while we screaming Black Lives Matter, I ain't looking at him like, man, you don't stand by me or no. No, his line, he might as well be me. I might as well be Mexican.
Yeah.
He might as well be black. We the same. Yeah. When it come to Caucasian Americans, we all the fucking same. So yeah, in my eyes, you my brother or sister, whatever the case may be, I'm not about to argue with you about, you know what I'm saying? So what's the point of you even saying some dumb shit like that? That was senseless, man.
I don't like it. I just don't like that.
It should just put you off.
Nobody can ever say that black people don't care about no other ethnicity, about equal rights for everybody. We matter of fact, we lead the charge.
Like you said, we get smart.
But everything starts with us when it comes to equality. Everything and any level. Well, I don't care what you try to name. It starts with us because we've been there. We start the shit. We start the whole equality conversation. So shut the fuck up with that shit, man. Matter of fact, I should have put her in and sit your ass down. That's what I should have put her ass in.
But what you got there though?
Kanye West, man. Y'all boy think about the Kanye West shit, man. Y'all, do y'all even care? Let me ask. First, I'm gonna ask that. Do y'all even care about this dumb shit?
Well,
I really don't. I just want to get out.
Go. Hey, go ahead, T. How you feel about
it? You want to say nothing?
The nigga froze too?
Yeah, I ain't even.
Nigga said I ain't even want to talk about this.
Fuck him. I don't buy the nigga shoes and clothes and shoes. I ain't never bought none of the nigga shoes. I ain't never been a fan of him as a fashion. Oh damn, y'all, I'm on.
Yeah, you on?
I'm good. Okay, yeah. All I was saying is I ain't never been a fan, man. I ain't never bought none of the niggas shoes. I'm my bad. Let me rephrase that. I've only been a fan of him as a musician. You know what I'm saying? His music. I ain't never been a fan of him as a fashion designer or whatever. You know what I'm saying? A politician. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him personally, so I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about his personal life. Only thing I ever rock with him when it would come to that is music. And it's gotten to the point where I already, you know what I'm saying, didn't support his clothes line. So I would look at niggas like, y'all dumb for spending that kind of money on a nigga who don't have the same
them should be ugly, man.
Yeah, they comfortable as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you. My brother had a couple pairs. You know what I'm saying? He would
Ugly
just wear
though.
them shit like 2-3 times and pass them down. And I wear them, but you know what I'm saying? I would never buy them.
To
So
me,
that's
them
just
shit ugly. I can't rock.
yeah,
I never liked them shit, bro.
yeah. So yeah, they super ugly. But yeah, hey. So yeah, but I don't support none of that foolishness that he got going on. He talking about. He's a distraction. He's trying to, you know what I'm saying, the split votes, man. He's trying to keep Trump in the seat. That's how I really feel.
What
That's
you
what I feel is going on with him.
what you want to say about it, Hannibal?
So to me, you know, him as a person, I don't, you know what I'm saying, I think the dude just, I don't know, I think he need to get his life together or whatever. And I just, you know what I'm saying, he just a sign out there for those to see that mental health is a real issue.
Mm-hmm.
That, you know what I'm saying, no matter how famous you are, it can
Right.
be attached to you. And that usually when he does go off on tangents like this, he's off of his meds.
Yep.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, mental health is a real issue, but just like everybody else, I'm a fan of his, you know what I'm saying, his first initial projects, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the college dropout, then you had, you know, you coming around, then he dropped the, dang, I can't think right now. But the college dropout.
Graduation?
Yeah, the graduation, then you got the dropout. Hey, they were banging.
Yeah.
Then you got into that 808 and Heartbreaks. I was like, man, that shit wet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like this shit wet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got T-Pain for that. You feel me? Like, we don't even do that. And you doing a terrible job at this. Like, this shit don't even sound good. You know? He's like what's that? But him as a person, like, that dude needs some serious help, man. Like, the dude ain't been right since his mom passed away.
I agree with you there. I agree with you there, man. I think he a terrific musician, terrific producer, awesome, like top-notch producer. He got bars too as an artist, but outside of that, like y'all boys say, I can't rock with him, man. I can't fuck with him on nothing he do outside of music, because everything he say out his mouth outside of music be sounding like some dumb shit. It just be sounding like bullshit. I'm not saying he don't have points to make. He be having points to make, but his whole demeanor about it is off-putting. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't deal with him in that respect. I don't want to tell him shut up and dribble type of statement, but man, stick to music, man, because all that.
No, I didn't want to tell him to stick to music. I wanted to just tell him to get help.
I could, get help is definitely number one. Because
I don't even want. I can do fine with never hearing him do another, like, lyrically putting forth an album. You can produce all you want to, you know what I'm saying, but I don't want to hear nothing that he got to say. I really just, I ain't gonna say I don't want to hear nothing that he got to say, because even a crazy man can speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I just say get some help.
His delivery on his messages is off to me. I don't know what it is, but that shit off, man. I just want to know what y'all boy, you know what I mean, think about his whole, all his antics and what that shit could mean. But obviously it's a mental thing. It's a mental issue type of thing. It ain't nothing like we can really relate to otherwise and other than that. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. I'm gonna move on from that.
Yeah. Keep it kicking.
I'm gonna throw it to you, Hannibal, man. Let us know what's going on.
Entanglement, bro. Entanglement. Don't forget
Don't
forget about that entanglement.
I forgot about that shit.
We are trying to get tangled up in another topic, and we still got the entanglement.
Hey, TG, I want to know what you think about this entanglement song. I got an opinion on this shit. I want to hear what you got to say about this shit. I knew you heard it.
I mean, yeah, I don't have all the full details, but I mean, for a long time, man, for a real long time, I've known some celebrities, and I've known a few celebrity relatives, like close relatives, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, stuff like that. And man, for a long time, it's been known, and you know what I'm saying, celebrity circles that, Will and Jada had a open relationship, so it really wasn't that big of a It really wasn't that big of a surprise.
Well, no, I talking about the song. I talking about the song that August Alsina.
Oh, I ain't even hear the song.
You ain't hear?
You didn't hear the song?
No, I ain't hear the song, man.
You got a song with Rick Ross on it.
Yeah, I heard Rick Ross put him up to doing the song, but I ain't even heard the song yet, man.
Hey, no, so they got a whole song. It was trending. You know what I'm saying? They probably still getting doggone what it is, spins when they go ahead and play it over the damn stream. That was saying. They probably
the shit sounds good. The song sounds good. The song is dope.
No.
Hey, it's dope now. You put that bitch on, you be like, okay.
But I can't love
and
then
it's the perfect type of beat for Ross. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
hey,
Ross
what he said, he had a
he
willpower. Now I'm jaded by your love. I was like, man,
he had the wordplay in there like a motherfucker. But I can't get with it because August Alsina. I can't fuck with dude, man. That shit.
Why?
Because if that's your situation, right? If you're in a situation like that,
right?
Why you felt the need to tell that to the public in any capacity?
Respect.
Even if you mentally dealing with something, that's not for the public. That particular situation ain't for the public to know. You know what I'm saying? That's something for you and your therapist, you and your homeboys, or whatever the case may be, family.
Right.
But that ain't nothing for the public. You ain't need to tell that shit to the public. We would have never known about that shit if he didn't say nothing.
Right.
You know that's what I don't like about this shit, man.
Right. Yeah. I ain't never like that either. Cause like I said, I ain't really have all the details about it, but I heard that's how I got out from him. You know what I'm saying? Running his mouth for whatever reason. So for that to be the case, it's like, damn, like it don't even matter who Will Smith come out and say he was smashing for a nigga that hit your girl, your wife, you know what I'm saying, that you got kids with. And
he been hanging out. And not only that, that been his son friend. That was the son friend.
Listen, a nigga could have been doing Tiger Woods type shit. Come on. A nigga could have been doing Tiger Woods type shit, fucking porno stars and everything. And just that one, whatchamacallit, would make him look worse on on the, you know what I'm saying, on the other, like how they say it's a double standard. It's like, damn, nigga, but they fucking the young nigga, man, it wouldn't even matter what he did. It's like she just crushed your whole shit. Like, that's terrible.
It would have been one thing if she been messing with August Alsina and he ain't been with the family and he wasn't a friend of the son. But the fact that he been friends with the son and
I didn't know all that.
And brought him, like, he embraced him into the family.
I didn't know all that.
She smashed him too after that? Come on, man.
He should fuck his mama, man. He should fuck August Alsina mama. He should. I don't know how his mama look, man. I don't know how his mama look, but the nigga's a younger dude, so I know his mama should be about Will Smith age, maybe younger, because them hoes been having kids. Them hoes be in their 30s and having kids that's in their 20s.
That's true.
You know.
That's true. He like 27.
Ain't no telling. Exactly. She could be like 38. No, I'm just playing. She's probably like 42 or 40.
She probably in the 50s. She might be in the 50s.
Yeah, Will 50 something. Yeah. So
yeah,
that shit wild.
That shit real wild. But if it was me, I had to fuck his mother, his sisters, his aunts. Man, everybody got to get it. If the nigga grandmama fine enough, she get it too. And I trying to bust nut on somebody's face, man. I hope this ain't.
Oh shit! You gotta take a pipe.
I want to pipe the baby mama too. Hey, I want to pipe the baby mama.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fight the baby mama.
Yeah, that too. And I'm gonna bust on her face too.
Yeah,
that too.
That's the one I'm gonna bust on the face right there. The
baby
baby
bust
mama.
On her face. And I'm gonna let my homies come through and let them get. And I talking about some of the dirtiest ones, right? The niggas who got.
Hey, Q the 3 6 Mafia.
The nigga who got dirty shoes.
Motherfucking
The nigga
train
who got
on
dirty shoes. Yeah, the nigga who got dirty shoes curl up at the front. They be like, man, she let that nigga right there. Yeah, little dingy nigga right. Yeah, little dingy nigga right there. Bust that nigga.
The dirty shoes curl up at the front.
Right.
Hey, the dirty shit just like that.
Yeah, she let little dingy drawers nigga right there hit, man. Yeah, we going to get nigga out the hood, man.
Yeah.
My nigga, man, my nigga who gone little partner, man, nigga just come home, man. Yeah, he had nothing to make. You know, I let that nigga in. There you go, August. How you like that?
It gotta
get done.
Go
He
ahead
gotta
and
get
let
done
Down
dirty.
Syndrome David hit too, shit. Go ahead and let him get his rocks off too, shit.
He gotta get done dirty.
That's
if I was
G Cool, man.
If I was Will Smith, I might get that nigga baby mama pregnant. Man, fuck you and Jada. Man, nah. It depends on how bad she is. Nah, fuck that. Now your son calling me daddy too.
Yeah. That was just fucked up, man. That's fucked. That whole song, while it's a dope song, I only listened to it once. I said I ain't gonna listen to it no more.
I listened to it 3 times. 3 times I listened to it.
Cause that shit was foul. That shit was too foul for that nigga.
The 3rd time I listened to it, it came on XM radio while we were riding in the car. I was like, wow.
Oh, it was the uncut version.
Wow.
It was the uncut version.
That shit too, man. He ripped that. He did rip this shit.
I'm about to go and listen to this shit on Apple Music. I got to hear this shit now.
You gotta tell me what you think too. You gotta tell me what you think when you listen to it.
Yeah, I gotta listen to this shit now.
It's the typical Rick Ross beat, but yeah, he's saying some stuff in there. You like, wow.
He used them double entendres like a motherfucker, man. He just spit that shit in there. He had bars.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dirty.
All right, man. I'm gonna toss the baton. We're gonna move on. Toss the baton to you, Hannibal. We're gonna jump into some spots.
All right, so we jumping into some sports. So the NBA, they're about to start tomorrow. You know, the Lakers and the Clippers, they're gonna jump things off tomorrow.
I thought it was Friday for some reason. It's tomorrow. Yeah.
No, it's tomorrow. They're jumping things out. But you know, they've been having scrimmages. And the crazy thing about the NBA bubble, nobody's tested positive.
That's good shit.
Yeah, I mean, you did have Lou Williams in Magic City getting some wings. You know what I'm saying? The food good at Magic City. They ain't
never lie now. The food is good. They ain't never lie.
You know what I'm saying? Homie said he's been going to get something to eat.
That nigga said that's his favorite restaurant in the world.
Hey,
the strip club.
But he lied
right.
and told us something with no entertainers there. Like, dog, it was entertainers.
The motherfucking food ain't that. The food ain't that good, but yeah, it's good.
Hey, the wings jump.
Give it to her.
The wings good now. The wings good as hell.
Yeah.
I ain't never had food from this, so I ain't know.
Yeah. But it's the breast and the thighs.
The breast and the thighs.
The breast and the thighs.
Definitely the breast and the thighs.
You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely the breast and the thighs.
You know, they require some precipitation. You know.
Now, y'all think that they can go through the rest of the season in this bubble and ain't nobody gonna catch it?
If they stop letting motherfuckers leave and come back, I mean.
Hey, but the thing is, when they leave like that, like Lou Williams, he got a 10 game, like he got to sit out 10 days.
10 days?
Yeah, he got to sit out.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. It seemed like them quarantines getting shorter and shorter days. First it was 14, then it's 13, then it's 12, now it's 10. They made Zion wait like 9. Everybody. It's like depending on who the.
All right, so the thing with the NBA is this: no matter what, if you go outside the bubble, no matter what, even if you test negative, because you get tested every day with the NBA. You gotta go get tested every day. It's a part of their routine now. They get up and go get tested every day.
Right.
They gotta, even if they tested negative, they still gotta be in quarantine for those 10 days.
For those 10 days.
Yeah, they gotta
test negative on the 10th day.
Yeah. They get tested no matter what every day. but you got to remain in quarantine because we don't know who the hell you been around.
Right.
Yeah, and just in case, you know what I'm saying, one of these tests positive, we already got your ass in quarantine.
Right.
And
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna watch. I remember Rex said he ain't gonna watch. He said he ain't watching that shit. That's what he said.
Nigga, please.
He
gonna watch.
What?
You know
I'm
why he gonna watch? You know why he gonna watch? He gonna watch. So
Oh,
far,
man,
I haven't watched any scrimmage games. I haven't watched any scrimmage games. But when they get to the playoffs, I'm gonna watch.
You know, Rex about to be a radical. You know that, right?
He might not
watch it first.
He might not deliberately go out and seek and look for a game. But if he get home, sit down and cut on ESPN, not realizing that the game is on, and he cut that game on, and the Pistons or somebody playing that he like or the Lakers or somebody, so he can clown about LeBron. Man, you can't tell me he ain't about to watch that game. He's gonna watch that game.
He gonna say I leave the TV on ESPN since earlier today.
Right. Exactly.
See, I know he gonna watch. He said he ain't gonna watch. He gonna watch. That nigga's a
it's like
but
another thing about the sport, while we all in sports right now, and we talking about COVID, NFL players have been vocal and they've been putting messages out on social media stating that they will not play they will opt out of the season if they do not get certain safety protocols. And while we're at it, a lot of players are starting to opt out of the 2020 season. I forgot what the contractual agreement is or something like that. They get paid a certain amount and that's it. Even if they, I think it's like 150,000 or something like that. If they sit out.
Ooh, now that's a big dip. Like if you been used to supposed to be making a few million.
Hey, that's why you ain't gonna hear no rookies doing it.
If you been supposed to get a few million, and you say I'm gonna just take 150,000.
Yeah. Dudes who got the money can afford to sit out.
They're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? They got some linemen. I think the lineman from the Giants. I want to say I might be wrong.
Hold on,
but
Papa.
he wrote an emotional letter stating that he was gonna opt out because of family. I know Dante Hightower from the Patriots said that he was opting out of the 2020 season. And you know, that's a big blow to the Patriots if they do pursue and continue on with the plans to continue the season.
And he ain't gonna have no protection out there.
Nah, they don't.
No, he's a linebacker.
He's a linebacker.
Yeah. And but it's gonna be crazy out there because they ain't gonna have now how they gonna cover up. You know what I'm saying? I know some people talking about maybe they'll alter the face mask and this, that, and the third. But, man, that's too much body contact. And we don't have nothing under control right now. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody looking at the NBA to see how it's going, but look how stringent the testing is. And look at everything.
They can't do that the NBA. It's
and their living situation is crazy.
Too many players for each team to be there for them to have like a bubble type shit. They can't do that.
It's 52. I think it's 52 players to a roster, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, to the active roster. That's crazy. They already not doing no preseason. They not doing a preseason game.
And they're
gonna have to. I think they're gonna have to expand it. They're gonna have to expand that roster. They're gonna have to make more than 53-man roster.
Yeah, if they're not doing a preseason game, they're doing a lot of, you know what I'm saying, undrafted free agents. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys that would have been lobbying and fighting and practicing hard to make teams. They're doing a lot of disservice to them because that's what the preseason game is really about. Is discovering untapped talent.
Right.
Like
seeing who can make the team.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you know what? They should just wait.
If you got those season, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
They should just wait. They shouldn't have the NBA, not NBA, the NFL season. Right now, the NBA looks like they have a plan and it looks like it's working so far. You know what I'm saying?
What if you got those players like you were saying earlier, T, how the season players, they can opt out because they can afford to, but the rookies or people that really want to get their PT in, they say, hey man, I'll play, put me in, coach. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, so even though they're not getting the shine in the preseason, they may get the opportunity to play because the seasoned players are gonna be like, man, I don't want to do it. So the rookies gonna have the opportunity to shine.
Now, compared to the amount of players it is in the NFL, the players that have opted out so far is just a handful, brother. I mean, a lot of remember what I told y'all when it comes to these guys and it comes to the sports that they've been playing all their life. They're in love with their sport. This is somewhat all that they know. So they're gonna continue to play the sport. It's like a drug to them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If they really love the game like that, right? Then they they're gonna do whatever they gotta do to continue to play. Because remember, a lot of these guys, that's their access to wealth.
Yeah.
You know, so they're gonna do what they gotta do to do it and put their body on the line so they can obtain that wealth. And that's it's saying that it has to be like that because it's always got to come from a higher calling, or someone up the scale to not put those people at risk. That's not gonna watch out for themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's always like that. But moving on, is speaking of people who we don't want to put at risk, they need to watch out for themselves. We got an exhibition boxing match coming up. I don't know if y'all been paying attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got your boy with the fast hands himself coming out of Pensacola. You know what I'm saying? One of the pound for pound best out there to ever do it. Roy Jones Jr. going against the ultimate villain himself, Iron Mike Tyson.
Big
and let me tell you,
Mike.
I seen Roy Jones hitting those mitts. Yeah, his hand speed still kind of quick, but he ain't got shit on what Iron Mike. Iron Mike look like a whole monster out there.
I try to tell Rex, Iron Mike gonna knock Roy Jones Jr. out.
It's an exhibition match. Now, he might not, man.
He gonna knock his ass out, bro. He gonna knock him out.
Did he do that?
Iron Mike wanna prove that he still got it. He gonna knock that nigga out.
Hey, if he knock Roy Jones out, brother, if he knock Roy Jones out, he gonna do it with some malicious intent. A whole spirit gonna come over this man when he get in the ring.
You muted right now, T. You gotta unmute yourself, bro.
Hey, T. Yeah, you muted, brother. We can't hear nothing going on over there.
Yeah, my bad. I said.
Go ahead.
No, I just said when you a boxer, ain't no such thing as the expedition. Mike Tyson about to demolish this dude, man. Roy Jones gonna need to take this fight, man. I hope they got the paramedics on standby, like right on the ring side.
They gonna be right at the ring. They gonna be right at the damn ring. Let me ask y'all boy this, and I want you to answer this, T, first. If they both were in their prime, who would you think would win?
Mike Tyson.
Hands down.
Easy.
Yeah, Roy don't have no defense, brother.
He ain't got no power. He ain't got no power either.
No, he got the power. He lost the power when he dropped weight.
He
lost the power when he dropped weight.
Man, he had no power to hit no Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was a heavyweight. Roy Jones was a middleweight. He ended up going up to light heavyweight.
Remember now when Mike Tyson got up when Roy got up to heavyweight, that power transferred with it.
I remember he was a light heavyweight. I don't remember him being a heavyweight. I remember him being
he went up to heavyweight?
Nah, I remember light heavyweight.
After he went up to heavyweight and he dropped back down to light heavyweight, that's when he lost the power. Because remember, you lose power when you drop weight. That first initial dropping of the weight, you lose power. You got to work to get that power back, but keep that weight down. You got to change your whole workout routine.
I remember Roy Jones being very evasive as far as blow. Like it was hard to hit him. I remember that. I don't know if he's gonna be able to have that same type of movement at that age from Mike, because Mike threw them short.
It ain't just Mike with Mike punch. It's with Mike head movement. When he doing all this, he coming in. You throwing your doggone right. He coming this way. You throwing your left. He coming this way, and he up on you. Now he can he can hit you with a 3-3-1-2 or 3-3-2-3, and next thing you know, you down.
I don't think Roy Jones can hit hard enough to make Mike feel like I can't come in there. I can't get in there.
Exactly.
Mike gonna eat.
I ain't gonna say that because that right hand always was dangerous. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, but
his right hand always been dangerous.
Has he hit anybody the Mike size?
I told you he was a heavyweight.
Dang, you didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question. Has he?
Mike ain't number 215.
He hit anybody Mike size? Not just somebody.
Well,
I ain't talking about.
Well, we know this.
I think James Toney was pretty heavy when he hit.
Was he tall? Was he tall?
Yeah.
Then that don't count. I talk about Mike's size.
Mike 10 ain't been proven to be stable either now.
Yeah, not late in his career. Yeah, not.
Yeah,
late
no.
I'm talking about somebody like Roy Jones Jr. size hitting Mike Tyson and making a difference. Like Roy Jones Jr. ain't Lennox.
Seriously, like I told you, in his prime when he went up to heavyweight, he would have popped Mike then. Mike would have felt that. Mike would have had to go in there with a game plan not to get hit, so he can get in there and get on Roy's body and break Roy down. He would have had to do that in the prime because Roy was quick. Roy always had the reflexes so he couldn't get hit.
Yeah.
Remember that now. I want you to remember that.
I remember. But once Iron Mike get up in your guts, man, get up close to you, man, you ain't got nowhere to go.
But you gotta be quick enough to hit him before you get there. That's why Lennox Lewis was so goddamn effective. Because Lennox used that jab, he just kept Mike ass at bay. He just kept him at bay. Mike couldn't get in there on him. That's why Holyfield was so good on him.
I think Lennox caught Mike when he was. I think he caught him when he was late in his career. So
yeah, he did that too.
I don't think Roy will be strong enough to keep him at bay, man. I don't think so. Personally, we in the fight is September 12th or something like that.
I think so.
I don't know.
I'm watching that shit. If it's people,
it ain't that far.
I'm buying.
I'm gonna watch it. Hey, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm definitely gonna be on that shit.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. Cutie Body Brown be back down here in the Chuck, so I'm gonna watch it. That's
what's up. What else you got for sports? What else is going on in sports?
And that's everything I have for sports, man.
All right, well, let's jump over to some politics. And we done talk a little bit about politics. One thing I wanted to mention was and this happened a week or so ago. We got the education package, and Governor McMaster, our dumbass governor, this motherfucker gonna give like 32 or 36 million out of 48 million. He'll give 32 or 36 million to the private schools.
And guess what, buddy?
Vouchers, $5,600 vouchers so that the students can go to school in private schools. Like all these public schools in the goddamn state that need all kind of fucking help and shit, and you gonna give more than 2/3 of the fucking damn package to the private schools where they can already afford to pay for the children to go to school? What kind of damn?
And guess what? He can't do that because that's public money.
Because the Orangeburg attorney took it to an Orangeburg court, and Orangeburg judge put a hold on all that shit because it goes against the South Carolina Constitution to provide public funds to a private entity. Like that shit is illegal against the Constitution. So hopefully that shit the blockage stays in place and he can't do that shit. But I just thought that shit was dumb as fuck, man. Like why would you even try to do that? You know what I'm saying? All these public schools need so much help. Why would you
he need to be immediately fired, investigated, and fined. But see, they ain't gonna do no shit like that because he's white. They just like brush shit like that under the rug. He'll keep his job. Like everybody will turn the other cheek. There's nothing. Like he need to be removed from his position, man. Like that's just ridiculous,
man. Cause that shit don't make no sense.
That's unacceptable, man. That's just just like the rich feeding the rich and keeping the poor. Like that's just, come on, man. That's Trump for you. That's a Trump motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Slumlord motherfucker who just want to keep everybody down and keep themselves up.
That's the one thing I have about politicians that I really, really don't like is that the politicians they run on this we for the people shit, and we trying to help out the communities and people. But once they get the job, only thing they trying to do is keep their job. They forget about doing shit for the people. All they want to do is do whatever moves they got to make, strategic, behind the scene, chess moves to keep the job, instead of actually doing what's needed for the people in the communities that elected them and put them in.
Right. That's because money talks. The people who kids going to them private schools, you know what I'm saying, they can afford it. They paying them off. You know what I'm saying? They getting the, you know what I'm saying, the properties that they want. You know what I'm saying? They monopolizing shit, man. They getting whatever they want. Basically, they paying for permits. They getting stuff pushed through, and you know what I'm saying, 2 and 3 times as fast as other people are. So they putting up businesses, and you know what I'm saying. Like, if you can get a permit to build, and 3 times faster than other people, you know what I'm saying. Like, what the company I work for, small business, a minority-owned company, man, it takes like 3 years to put together. You know what I'm saying, to get together a whole, you know what I'm saying, proposal, package, deal, the whole 9. Like, I mean, not to put together a proposal, but it takes a while to put the proposal together. Then to get the meeting, you know what I'm saying. Once you get the meetings, you got to get the permit to be able to work in these different areas. And once, you know what I'm saying, if they approve you, they're gonna have another list of shit that you probably don't have that they want you to get. It's just like a lot of shit. And yeah, depending on who you are, you can get that shit pass right through with the signature of a governor, a mayor, a congressman, whoever.
All you gotta do is know a motherfucker, man. And I want to interject real fast, man. We have an addition to the team. We got Rex in the building.
The total package is here. I made it late, but I made it. Anchorman, what you doing here, Anchorman? What's going on? We got the old dude with the broke back and Hannibal.
What up?
What going on, though? What's happening, fellas?
What's happening, man? You just jumped into the conversation, man. You be down the line. We in politics now, man. We talking about Governor McMaster and how he tried to split up the education fund that we got recently.
Oh, yeah, he's a fucking buster, dog. Yeah,
man. We talking about the dumb shit he did, giving the money to the private schools. A majority of the money to private schools. Trying to.
Yeah. He should be tarred and feathered in the streets behind that shit there, man.
Yeah, man. It's
ridiculous. Ridiculous, but that's what they do.
A travesty the way these politicians work, man. Hannibal, you had something you want to chime in on that?
Hey, man. So the thing about it, one, that was a legal act. I'm glad that the lawyer from the you said Orange County, right?
Orangeburg.
All right. That from Orangeburg stood up and said something. And to that, why would you? We already know why, but you know what I'm saying. Why in the world did you think you could get away with illegally funding private schools with public school money? Like trying to keep your neck on the public school system that's constantly failing us. That's, you know, part of the problem. That's what why America can't be progressive now, because of the funding for the public school systems across the nation. You know what I'm saying? When and all agreements right now, public schools need to have some of the most funding going on so they can make sure that these kids are able to attend virtual classes, because nobody needs to be going back to school right now, but we need to have it so that virtual classes can be held for these students and all of that. So why would you
wait, my bad.
Yeah, so why would anybody want to, you know, saying not fund or place funds or improperly place funds anywhere at this moment right now? You know what I'm saying? He's a crook. You know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely crook, man. Because we already like 48th when it comes to fucking education in this country.
That sounds about right.
It's terrible.
Rex, you got something? Rex, you want to chime in on this topic?
I mean, you know how I feel about them dudes. They all crooks. They should be tarred and feathered in the streets. You know, that guy, McMaster, should go to jail behind that shit, man. I mean,
I said that right before you got on here. I said that right before you got on.
Behind that shit, man. Just think about this. Prime. Hey, Prime, if you had did that shit as governor of South Carolina, they would have locked your black ass up. Bro.
Hell yeah. Shit, lock me up for less.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
They need to remove him out of office, man. They gotta remove him out of office. They need to investigate him. You know what I'm saying? See what other kind of, you know what I'm saying, things he had up his sleeve. Who else he been receiving money from? you know what I'm saying, to make, you know what I'm saying, illegal profits. Yeah, they need to figure out what's going on, man.
If he get reelected, man, I move.
Corrupt up out of here, man.
If he get reelected, I moving y'all, boy. I get the fuck out this state. If he get reelected, I'm fucking moving. It don't make no sense the way that shit went down.
If McMaster get reelected,
I'm going to North Carolina. I'm out.
You might well pack your damn bags now,
We
dog.
going to
Because
Charlotte?
he's not going anywhere.
I'm going to North Carolina, man. Fuck it.
Oh, that's even worse.
Somewhere, man. God damn it, man. I'm tired of being last in every goddamn category, man. It's sad, man. It's sad for the state, bro.
You better cross that Mason-Dixon line then, because ain't shit happening down here.
What the fuck is that?
Down south, people have losers
You got that
and blue
buffer.
crabs.
What the hell is that fucking whistling noise?
That buffer.
Whatever. It don't matter. It don't matter.
That's my van.
Oh, okay. We keep it moving, man. We keep it moving.
My bad. You can hear that shit loud?
Yeah, we can hear that. You need to change the timing belt on that shit or something. God damn.
Well, I can't reach back there while I'm driving. Matter of fact, oh shit, I ain't even noticed my put chain up. Man, I'll be right back.
Oh, look at this nigga. God damn.
Yeah, he got now. He want to get spoiled. Yeah, hey, he'll be back. He'll be back after these messages.
After these messages. All right, man. We're gonna move on to some
Hold up. I got something else for politics, man. I don't know if y'all picked up on this. I don't know. Like last week we were supposed to talk about it, but we never did. And it was a gunman that killed the federal that shot the son of the federal judge at her home in New Jersey.
I heard about
Yeah.
That was the lady that's supposed to be involved with the Epstein case, right? The judge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
They said he was trying to send her a message or something, isn't it?
Hey, how Mission Impossible, James Bond, Dark Knight, Batman of them to try to take out the official judge in the case.
Yeah. Hey, for real, no bullshit. Hey, look at it. They said the dude had a UPS uniform on.
Yeah.
He had a UPS uniform on. Knock at the door like he been UPS.
Tell me
Yeah,
that.
The son opened the door. He let him have it. The father came right behind him. He let him have it. That's crazy.
And then he ran off. And
then
before he could be compromised, he killed himself.
Right.
And, you know,
Like
that's crazy.
That's some covert shit right there, man.
Man, that man probably ain't killed his fucking self. That man probably fled the scene. And whoever had him, whoever supposed to give him the rest of the money for the, he was dressed up as UPS. And like he went in his regular.
We're here to pick up the rest of your check.
Yeah, come get the rest of your money. We got you. You got the other half. You got that? Yeah. All right, come through. We got you. And yeah, he got there. He gave him just what he was looking for.
Bloop, bloop.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
And one more thing on them politics, talking about our government. For those that's waiting on another stimulus check, both sides have finally brought their arguments or arrangements to the table. Of course, the Democratic Party is wanting to shell out more money, while the Republican Party is not wanting to spend money. I keep hearing that they don't want to spend money because they're afraid if they spend too much money, people are not going to want to vote for them. Well, let me give you a news flash. If you don't spend enough money, people are not going to vote for you. Like, you put more money in people's pockets. But one thing on the Republican side that I do agree with is the unemployment income that they got coming in, the 600, they want to slash it down to 200. I say slash it to 300, but you know what I'm saying? Because right now,
good.
if you collecting, say I think unemployment like almost 400, like 360 something or 370 something. On top of that, you getting $600 a week. Yeah, that's 900. That's 900.
No, that's 1,100, isn't it?
Now that's $600 on top of 300 and something.
Oh, 300 something. Yeah, that's not.
That's $970 something a week.
That's a week?
That's a week, bro.
Every week.
That's what they're getting right now?
On unemployment.
Yes, nigga, yes.
Plus
yes.
600.
Yeah.
I'm about to quit my job. Are y'all serious?
While we going to work, yeah.
They've been getting this shit since fucking April, man. Since April, they've been getting this shit.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You talking about only people who eligible, not the people who lost their job because their ass had attendance issues and they got fired.
No.
Rightfully.
People who anybody on unemployment, period.
Oh no. You can't get unemployment if you was
you gotta
calling
be eligible
off.
now.
Yeah, you gotta be eligible.
Oh,
you gotta be eligible. Sorry, you gotta be eligible. But as long as you eligible to get any unemployment, don't gotta be because of COVID. But if you eligible for unemployment, you get an additional $600 every week.
Hey, and they've been racking.
They've
been racking it up too.
They've
been racking it up.
Nice.
If I knew that, I would have just stopped. If I knew that, I would have just stopped going to work and just.
But see, that's what them boys.
Unemployment.
That's what them boys saying. Like the unemployment check's been discouraging people from going back to work. Like, why should I work? I getting paid, laying around the house. Like, good.
You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing I don't think
I agree with you.
I don't think the Republicans front. I don't think they want to give anything to the to the education department. But I think the Democratic Party wants to spend big in the educational department. I might be wrong about that, but you know what I'm saying. But I agree. I agree with cutting damn the damn unemployment benefits and shit. But hell, that's all I had, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I really think I agree with the cut on the from 600 to 200 because I mean niggas need to go back, take their ass back to work, man. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that shit. I've been working fucking time.
How's a motherfucker who ain't working getting paid more than me? That don't even make sense.
Even though I might have took a day off here and there, I think I've been going into work every day and we got people working from home. I ain't been working from home. You know what I'm saying? I'm going into work every fucking day and these motherfuckers getting paid more than me. Getting more than me. Shit, fuck that. Fuck that.
Well, that's crazy.
Fuck that shit and send their ass back to fucking work, man. Fuck it, I'm with that.
Well, I wish you wouldn't even have told me that shit just now. That shit just made me mad. No, man, because one of my old co-workers, right, he work up at the facility. He already had 2 jobs. When he would get off the job with us, he would go, he would stay at the facility because he worked for a cleaning company, Didley, to clean the building. He was the manager for them. Mm-hmm. So he ended up getting fired for his attendance like maybe 2 months ago. And I saw the nigga like a week and a half ago. And you know how niggas be fat mouth, you know what I'm saying? He just shooting shit. So I saw the nigga was like, shit, nigga, the best thing they did was fire me. I'm up 6 racks on these niggas. So when he said the shit, you know what I'm saying? I just thought the nigga just, you know what I'm saying? But y'all just told me this. I know for a fact he ain't been bluffing. He told me he up 6 racks. I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck is you talking about? Like,
oh yeah, because when they first get it, dog, they back pay you.
But I'm trying to figure out how he got it because he got fired. I mean, maybe the way they did it, I don't know how they did it. I thought they had him on probation for the attendance because me and him was job on the same, you know what I'm saying? We had the same issue going on. Mm-hmm. But my situation was totally different because of my relationship with the owner of the company. So, you know what I'm saying? They was like fucking with him hard, you know what I'm saying? And the day he got fired, I knew he was about to get fired. I seen the nigga come down, they already, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all hold on one second, I'll be right back.
Yeah, but yeah, man, when he said that shit to me last week, he up 6 racks on these people. I was like, huh? I let the shit roll off my back. I ain't even, I don't be in people's business. I was like, whatever.
That shit about to change, though. That shit about to change. This the last week for it unless they come down with a decision. And they ain't for to come down with a decision yet. They ain't extended shit. So until they come out with another decision, that shit stop at the end of the week. That shit stop Friday.
Niggas about to be broke.
Hey, exactly. Back to the regular.
Niggas about to be
regular scheduled program.
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna be.
I ain't, you know what I'm saying, promoting or condoning nobody going broke, man. But if I can't even get no hazard pay, my company, I asked my boss about hazard pay. She looked at me like, she asked me, what is that? That shit just turned. I ain't even, after she said, I just like, all right, never mind. Don't worry about it. Because I know you know what hazard pay is. Like, we all know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's been in the news. Companies are giving hazard pay. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gave nobody
to essential workers. Nobody. So this is ridiculous. And it's probably because they know this shit ain't really as bad as what they're trying to make this shit seem. Like, for real. All of a sudden, now everybody got it, but ain't nobody dying like that. I don't understand.
I ain't know, man. I jumping in the conversation. I ain't know y'all at, but I think the shit real, man. Rex is
I'm
back.
not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's
What's
not
real?
real.
What's real?
But what I'm saying is, if it's so real, the number one priority for the United States of America is what? To protect the president. How many times have you seen Donald Trump with a mask on when you see him in public?
You wrong. You wrong on that, T.
Nah.
The number one priority for America is to make money. That's it.
And you don't think Donald Trump making America?
Who the president is? Even though the president is the most powerful position in the world, quote unquote.
You mean to tell me you think that it would that it would be okay if our president got whatever happened to him, assassinated, or if he died because of COVID? You really think that that's not something they don't want to happen? Like that? Like that's not like priority number one?
He a figurehead.
Even though we all know he don't run the nation, he don't, whatever the case may be. How do you think? What do you think would happen if we had to sit up here and said, okay, we don't have a president because he died from COVID, from a disease? Man, the world will go crazy, man.
Man, come on, you think so? You think in the world's eyes that they viewing us as so powerful because we have our president intact? They don't even give a fuck about Trump. They look at him as a joke. They look world.
I'm not even worrying about that. I'm not even worrying about. I'm talking about the United States. This is them worrying about America. Like
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but at the same time, they still know that. Like, if Barack was our president right now, then that would be more of a statement. But
even him dying wouldn't look good.
No, it wouldn't look good. No, the president dying don't look good at all.
Exactly. So if this is a pandemic where millions and billions of people are catching a disease, and the most people have died from this that we've ever seen in our entire existence, they ain't got no cure for it. This is the worst thing that they ever heard of. And 95% of the time you see the president, he ain't got no mask on. His team ain't got no mask on. Somebody on his team keeps showing up with the shit. Like
that's what I'm saying.
To me, it ain't that real, because there's so many people up here got the shit and ain't nobody dying. Both of my brothers got the shit. Both of my brothers had the shit.
I don't think that other countries take us seriously because of how our president handles things for our country when it comes to the country itself and the world. He don't handle shit properly. They don't take us seriously. So if Trump goes, I don't think nobody would give a fuck. Only thing they would care about is the country. The country itself is still mobilizing and doing what they need to do.
You think
I've heard that he's a bad when it comes to communication over the phone with our allies and everything. I've heard he's pretty bad at it.
Terrible.
He's terrible. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes to talking to those that want to come against us,
but see, y'all looking at it from a different. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm not worrying about what the world thinks of us. I'm talking about as far as the just America. That's why I said United States priority. I'm not worrying about United States worrying about what Europe, China is.
You don't think?
I'm talking about America in a bubble.
Wait, Hannibal, let him finish. Let him go ahead and finish. T.
If the president of the United States of America, to me, in a bubble, in the bubble that the North America, the U.S. America, the number one priority is the president, and that's what they want you to believe in the public's eyes. Like, most people think the president makes the decisions and runs things, but people who know politics know that that's not what it is. That's why they got these people running out here to vote thinking, oh yeah, well, you got Trump in the chair. Trump is just a mouthpiece. People who know what's going on know that, but in the eye of the American people, they're going to protect that man. That's why he got a bulletproof brigade and an Air Force One and all of this. He's the number one asset. So they're not going to allow him to put himself in harm's way if this is something that could potentially kill him. Who's he? Unless they got a cure for this shit. That, to me, I don't believe the shit is as real as they're trying to make it seem, man. I just left Atlanta for 5 days. Motherfuckers down there ain't nobody wearing no mask, and I ain't seen those graveyards like how they said in Italy. They had the cemeteries were so overpacked they had to start digging. I ain't seen no cemeteries overpacked here where they got to start, you know what I'm saying, throwing bodies on top of each other. All I know is they doing funerals like regular, except for the crowds. They got plenty of holes left in the ground to fill these motherfucking cemeteries up. So I'm just trying to figure out where's the bodies at.
I ain't saying that. You are saying, you starting to sound like you don't believe this shit serious at all.
Yeah, we don't like that.
Hey, as far as
Because
I
it
listen,
is.
I don't care what I don't care what you like. I'm just telling you how I feel. Like that's just
Why you feel like that shit ain't real though?
At the end of I'm sitting there telling you why. We are the dead bodies. If I just went and got tested for it, I don't have it. My oldest brother, he got it. He just was quarantined. He should be done with his quarantine now. My brother Steve had it. He out in LA. So he just decided to stay out in LA. Motherfuckers is getting this shit with no symptoms. Neither one of them had no symptoms. My brother Anthony broke his ankle playing basketball. That's why he went to hospital. That's how he found out he had it. I don't even know why Steve, what made him go to get tested or how he found out he had it. But what I'm saying is, go ahead.
I'm gonna ask you about the football player. I think he's high school, maybe college, that was a healthy guy, but he caught the COVID, and this motherfucker's on a respirator. He can't even fucking hardly breathe now. He trying to learn how to walk again.
Was it in Louisiana?
Having COVID.
Was this in Louisiana or somewhere in
This is a white dude. I can't remember his name. I saw it on the news this morning. But this nigga trying to learn how to walk again.
And that's the other thing, man. It's so much false information being put out. They had a guy, same thing you talking about, a football player. He was like 19. He was a basketball player, I believe, though. They put out in the news he died from COVID. His family was outraged. He didn't have no COVID. The man, I forgot what they said. He died in his sleep from a heart attack or, you know what I'm saying, like a brain aneurysm. He was a young dude. He died unexpectedly in his sleep overnight. But they put out in the news because he was a star athlete that he died from COVID. And his family had to come out and rebuke the whatchamacallit. You know what I'm saying? They keep having these false positives. I'm not saying that the shit is not.
I'm gonna say,
but what I'm saying is they're trying to hype the shit up to make it more than what it is.
Well,
they already see, I'm as bad as the flu. So it went from being you can touch the surface and get it to being they just keep switching. The shit just keeps switching, man.
I wouldn't deny that.
Nah, it ain't never like. All right, so check this out.
Go ahead.
So you can be it's a lot of people that's asymptomatic, but my dad's his lady, her son had it. One son had it. He was sick for a little bit. He had like a fever or whatever, but he just like shook it off. But he found out that's what he did have was COVID-19 after they did the testing on him and everything. The other son had it too. He was positive as well. He was in the hospital. He was down bad. He had to go.
No joke.
He had to get on the ventilator. He was down bad. But the other son, all he got was a fever.
Let me ask y'all a question. So when they come out with the vaccine and they require your kids to have to take the vaccine to go back to school, what you gonna do?
Good question. I actually don't know. Because right now I don't want my kids to go to school. But at the same time,
I know my kids not going to school.
Forget the school thing. What if they say when you bring your child in for a health checkup, you have to give them this vaccine, or you'll be, who knows what, fined, sent to jail.
They can't do that. They can't do that. They can't do that.
If everybody start saying they're gonna homeschool their kids, and this is a vaccine that they're saying this is
you sign a waiver, just like you do.
Hold on, listen. They make laws every day. The same way y'all saying that it's super serious. If it's that serious, and they have to put things in place to make people, take preventative medicine to stop this shit from spreading. If it's that serious, what are y'all gonna do because I know I'm not taking nothing. How far are you gonna go to not take a vaccine or make them have your kids take a vaccine? And why are you fighting so hard to not take it if you feel that the COVID-19 is as severe and real as it is?
I'll say this. This is what I want to say real quick, and then Rex, I want to hear from you next. I agree with you, T, in that they have politicized the whole pandemic thing, whatever you want to call it, and trying to make noise, whatever. I believe that they're all false stories out there as far as what.
Absolutely,
it's a lot of false stories. So they did.
I believe that. However, absolutely. I also still believe that this shit is still a serious thing, and people are highly affected by it. People are actually dying from this shit now. Do they have pre-existing conditions? Yes. Are they older, elderly people? Yes. However, there are people that's still our age, 35, 41, 50 years old, that are dying from this shit, and they didn't have issues prior. So I believe this virus, whatever you want to call it, is very not I won't say very deadly, but it can be deadly, and it is very serious. However, I'm not going to run out and be the first person to get the vaccine. I honestly, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait maybe a month, maybe 2 months or whatever before I decide I'm going to go get the vaccine, because I need to know what this shit going to do and how this shit is going to affect people. Because yeah, they was shitting people back in the was it the 50s or 60s with the syphilis? They was injecting motherfuckers with syphilis, telling them it was a vaccine for something, but it was giving them a fucking disease. So yeah, I'm not saying that's what they're gonna do, but I'm skeptical on the point of just taking something soon as it come off the press, hot off the press. I gotta wait to see how this shit gonna react, how people gonna react to it overall before I just jump out there and say, yeah, give me that, give me that. So I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna just subject my kids to that first. I'm waiting to see, maybe 2-3 months and what it should look like before I just like when new games come out or new stuff. I wait to see how shit is before I jump out there and just purchase it. I don't need to be the first. I'm not. That shit don't excite me to be the first. You know what I'm saying?
I never say never, but I'm not doing that shit. I'm not taking no vaccine. I ain't giving my damn kids no vaccine.
What you got to say, Rick? You ain't get to say much yet. What's up?
You ain't gonna take the vaccine at all, cuz? I mean, back in the day when they had the polio, they had the vaccine come out. The swine flu, they had the vaccine come out. Everybody take the vaccine and get better or whatever. You need a vaccine for this type of virus. This virus is deadly, it's serious. Nobody can say that this shit fake, because 150,000 families are mourning their peoples. 150,000 families. That ain't even that's the number of people, but that's the number of families. Anytime somebody died, that's a ripple effect. That's a ripple effect.
Very true.
I talked to my sister a couple of weeks ago, and she deep into the healthcare field. She had to take furlough because the shipping on her so bad. She done seen people die of COVID. She done seen people catch it and seen the symptoms and seen people asymptomatic. It affects people all different kind of ways. You got little kids dying right now from that shit. You got teenagers dying. You got youngsters dying, and you definitely got old folks dying. It don't make no sense for all this stuff to be going on right now. We took a first swing between March and April and fucked that up. Swing away, missed that one. We got one more swing right now, and they about to fuck that up too. The third swing gonna come in the wintertime, and that's gonna be the key. Because if we can't get this thing controlled by wintertime, we in for a long fucking haul, for real. And whoever's saying that this shit ain't real and this shit ain't serious because you don't see a lot of people dying, you don't see that, ain't about what you see, it's about what you hear, and all these families affected. Talk to these families and they'll let you know.
Yeah, I gotta have that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, my Uncle Kenneth, they say he had COVID in his system, but that didn't mean he had COVID. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the cause of his death. He was already going through, he was in a home, he was going through his thing. As far as my aunt, they don't know. Those are the only two people that I know. And that's in my family directly. But that's my
homeboy mom just died of COVID.
Okay. So you're one person that I know that knows somebody that died directly from like an immediate family member. I can't sit there and tell you somebody.
See, I can't say immediate family members, but I work in the hospital. So, you know what I'm saying? I know people who work in the hospital who do have it. You know what I'm saying? Like nurses who've been working on the floor dealing with it, they got it.
Now,
but have any of them died? How many hospital staff workers have died?
One of the nurses, she got real sick, but she didn't die. She said,
and that's all I'm saying, because if you think about it, a lot of healthcare workers. No, but
you know what I'm saying?
Just hear me out. A lot of healthcare workers have been catching it, but just like you said, you work at the hospital, but you know a lot of people who work there that know people that have died, but you don't know those patients that have died. But you know everybody who worked there that's been working with them, and ain't none of them died. It's just I don't see a lot of employees from hospitals. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of them saying they're fatigued, they're overworked. I don't see a lot of RIPs from people working. The only person that I see that died that was an emergency healthcare worker, Breonna Taylor. You know what I'm saying? She was an essential worker.
That's the only one you see, T? You ain't been watching the news?
That wasn't even COVID related, though.
That's my point. It wasn't COVID.
But-
that's all I'm saying. I need to. I mean, give me a name.
See, the
somebody
thing,
I can
all
look
right,
up.
so-
I haven't seen any.
I
man.
won't be
I
clear.
haven't
So
seen
the thing is,
I'll be clear.
Man, you
I be
gotta watch
saying,
the
I,
news
see,
more
the
often,
reason
dog.
I'm saying that
Ham,
I watch
Ham,
the news
before
all
you
the
go
time.
and
All right, hold on.
When you watch the news and you ain't see all them healthcare workers dying from COVID?
Hold on.
No.
I want to be clear on something with you, T. You're not saying that you don't believe that it exists. You're saying you don't believe
No.
it's as
I'm not saying that.
serious as people are making it out to be. That's
You don't
right.
think you don't think it's as dangerous as
Okay, all right.
I don't think it's as bad as like they said. It's not as bad as some strands of the flu.
all right,
It
so
just
I'm gonna
it
give
just
you
depends.
Man, when the flu ever kill over 150,000 Americans in 1 year?
That's
When?
every year, man.
Wait, oh, for real?
before they made a
Let me
vaccine.
take it
Wait,
back.
hold up.
I mean,
That's over 100.
I
Not
don't
over 100,000 people.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I do know I haven't seen
Yeah.
the same way I don't have.
All right,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
I'll meet you here then.
The essential facts on, you know what I'm saying, how severe different strands of the flu is. I know that the flu has killed people. I do know that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I've heard of people dying from the flu. You know what I'm saying? Like people that I know. I don't know anybody that's, you know what I'm saying, like that. That's the way that this shit is ravaging the countryside.
Okay.
It ain't
Thank
been
you,
enough
man.
people.
Thank you, man. Hold up. So over 150,000 people died of the flu in 1 year? What year this been?
Talking to me?
Yeah. You angry, man.
Oh, I ain't know I was angry, man. I just said I don't
He
have
cool
them,
tonight. He
you
ain't
know what I'm
angry
saying,
tonight.
No, I ain't got them details. You know what I'm saying? But what I again, you want me to tell you something that I haven't, you know what I'm saying, seen. I keep seeing the reports, and I keep hearing, yeah, the numbers have risen. But all the funerals that I've been seeing, bro, like let's be on some real shit. All the funerals I've been seeing is unfortunate, it's disappointing. It's been niggas killing niggas. That's all the funerals I've been seeing. I ain't been seeing no COVID-19 funerals. And black or white, I keep seeing them talking about, oh yeah, the numbers is rising, people getting COVID. But as far as the death numbers, nah, I haven't seen it. You want me to lie and tell you, yeah, man, I seen it.
All right, so
No, I ain't even talking about that. I know I ain't talking about that. I talking about the flu.
But Hannibal, go ahead, Hannibal. I want to hear what you.
All right.
You guys
So I hear what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? You haven't seen it for yourself. But at what point do you sit there and you say, okay, this shit might just be that bad? Because if I just went off of my personal, you know what I'm saying, transgression of just me and the people I know in my small circle, you know what I'm saying? If I just went off of that, I'm gonna say, well, ain't nobody I know caught it. So, you know what I'm saying, nobody I know in my small circle caught it. So I'm gonna be like that. But when I see on Facebook a classmate post a video saying, you know what I'm saying, like they had COVID-19 and they just felt like they couldn't breathe all the time. It just felt like it was a pressure on their chest, like they couldn't breathe. And it wasn't so much that, it was how fast it came down on them. And everybody don't react the same. That's just like me and you. Say you get the flu vaccination and you get sick. I get the flu vaccination, I never get sick from it. It's just like that. Everything is gonna affect everybody differently. You know what I'm saying? The people that you just happen to know, you just so happen to know some people that COVID-19 didn't affect them in that type of manner. And luckily for them, they didn't have to experience that violent manner. Now, for me,
on the phone. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, I was referring to what you were saying. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now for me, for me personally, I know someone, you know what I'm saying, that's like family to me that was sick from COVID-19. So I know the proof and how dangerous it was. You know what I'm saying? I also seen the video of a classmate that posted of how they felt in the transmission through, and they'll battle back to health for COVID-19 through the COVID-19.
See, and that's the thing I'm saying. That's the thing. That's my whole reason for feeling the way I feel. I know I could probably name 2 handfuls all on my hands and toes people that I've talked to that said they've had it. They've had different symptoms. One lady said that worked in a building that I used to work in, and the home office said she lost her sense of smell and knew something was wrong. She got tested, and when she realized she had it, she was like, shit, the whole house got it. Her husband, her 2 kids. Fuck it. They all just quarantined. Ain't nobody else have to get no test. She said she couldn't smell nothing. Nothing burning on that. She couldn't smell anything. She knew something was wrong. She went and got tested. Like, people have all different types of symptoms. But why I feel like it's exaggerated is because so many people are getting it, and a lot of people are not dying. Is it serious and you can pass it on to somebody and kill them? Yes. Do I believe that? Yes. That's why I wear a mask. I don't want y'all to get it twisted. I don't go out and not wear a mask. I ain't go to Atlanta for 5 days and walk around like the rest of these niggas walk around without no mask on. I got about 5 masks in my car. I keep a book bag with masks. I got masks for days. I can't go to work without wearing a mask. So I'm used to at least having it around my face and up to this, you know what I'm saying, part around my mouth. But as far as me thinking that it's something that's just the way the news is trying to portray it to make it seem like it's just ravaging through, you know, communities and taking out families. And
hey, honestly, I haven't heard the news talk about COVID-19 lately.
That's all they talk about, man. You ain't listening to the news, right? They talk about
well, I guess because every time I listen to the news, I'm looking for, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with the Breonna Taylor case, these other stupid cases that's going on, like we about to go talk about when we talk about random news and all the other stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you can't help but to hear about that shit on the news, man. And that's the thing that irritates me the most.
I always hear the updates. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hear the local updates from South Carolina. Maybe the numbers are starting to fall because there are more establishments are requiring everybody to wear face masks. I hear those type of updates. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I always hear the updates of the rise and fall of cases and all that other stuff. But I'm saying my focus is on, like, I know COVID going on, and I know that it's getting bad. I hear that the numbers going up or the numbers went down, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to do what I got to do to be, you know, take my precautions. I'm going to wash my hands and keep doing what I'm doing to keep myself safe. But my focus is on other parts of the news, so that's why I'm not.
Right.
Hey, Ronald, I got a question. Oh, go ahead, Prime. My bad.
No, I actually was about to say I wanted you to finish, and then I want to hear from Rick. So go ahead.
Yeah, I got a question.
Hey, Anchor Man. Wait, hold on. Anchor Man, we don't use real names on Primarily Speaking. We don't use real names.
Oh, my bad.
Rick.
My bad, dog. All right, hey, Midnight. Look here. So,
Dog,
what's happening, Honey Low? What's happening, Honey Low? Right, dog.
So I ain't 100% sure on this now, but I think that they were saying that the numbers, I don't know if it's Charleston or just South Carolina, like last month had a surge where it increased, where they made y'all, they made a law to where y'all had to start wearing masks because y'all had such a up, you know, tick in COVID, right? Is that what that is?
They ain't make no law statewide. They didn't make no law statewide.
No, just
so they ain't make a requirement for y'all to start wearing masks. Well, what about the uptick though? Did y'all have like one of the highest surges in the United States?
Oh yeah.
Okay, perfect. So when y'all had the surge, did you also have an increase in deaths? Like, did you notice, or anybody in your surrounding people notice an increase in funerals from COVID directly?
Not funerals, but deaths, yes.
Yeah, deaths. I mean, and the one thing about that,
what's the difference in funerals and
because
deaths?
they don't report funerals.
You can't really have funerals.
They just report the deaths. So there was
no. I'm not talking about the numbers that they reported. I'm talking about people that y'all know, since it was in South Carolina.
I don't know anybody.
Did you know anybody that died from it, or anybody?
I don't know anybody that died from it.
Yeah. I know somebody. I know some mom. My homeboy mom passed from that shit, and she was completely healthy until that shit hit her.
And that's one person.
But that's enough, though. I mean, that's enough.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Any life is absolutely. But I'm just trying to make a point. That's all I'm trying to make. For South Carolina to have surged and been one of the, you know what I'm saying, the most hot spots for this, you know what I'm saying, in the last 3 weeks, and for them to, you know, have an increase like that, and they saying, oh yeah, the numbers, this many people all of a sudden died. Like, damn, it's 4
Well,
us on the
let
floor,
me-
and I don't. It's 4 us. Hold on, it's 4 us on the floor, and more than half my family still live down there. So my mom and them just was down there. My sister and them was just down there. So it ain't like I ain't got people down there. So on the 4 us on the phone, only one person that died in that 3 to 4 week period where they had this enormous surge. I don't even know one person that got severely sick or had it. I know somebody who probably had it that tested positive, but not nobody that got severely sick. Maybe y'all do, but I don't. And that's all I'm saying. Like, they keep putting these numbers out. I need to see it. Like, I need to. You can't just give me numbers.
Why you gotta see dead bodies?
Hold on, Rex, before you
Shit, if they dead, show them to me.
So
Give me, if they dead,
so look, hey, so check this out though. Another thing,
I need some proof.
another thing
Yeah,
with
hell
the
yeah, man. You talking about
another thing with the
that's like why I
death.
need to see somebody vote. They let niggas get votes by that, just like in Florida. Yeah, I need to see the votes, all of them. Count them up. Yeah, if they dead, I need to see the dead body, nigga. Yeah.
So that's the hold on. So that's the only
way.
way.
Hold on. Hey,
That's why I talk about. I want him to get angry. So that's the only way. Hold on. So that's the only way. That's the only way you believe it. If you see dead bodies,
damn right.
Dead bodies.
Yeah, show me half
All right,
of them.
so
Give me their family names.
hold on.
I need to see the names. They already dead. So
Hold on. So what's the key? Hold on, everybody. Let me ask you a question. What's the key to survival? Evolution, right?
Yes.
Adjusting.
Adjusting, right?
Yeah.
So,
evolving.
All right. So when the whole thing came on, well, the first onset of COVID-19 that we noticed, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people might have initially died from this earlier. I mean, you can do your air quotes. I'm gonna say
I don't care
earlier.
who mad.
It was harsher on people earlier. Why? Because no information had been had on COVID-19. No one knew particularly how to treat it. And you know, people still don't know how particular, but they have a better understanding of how to treat the COVID-19. They said one thing that was key in the COVID-19, that it would have flu-like symptoms, or you'll feel sinus type of issues. So what did people start to do then after they got into that? They started to medicate themselves properly. People started taking their vitamins so that they could avoid running the risk of getting COVID-19. And if they did get the COVID-19 signs and symptoms, that they've been taking these vitamins and they've been medicating themselves properly, that COVID-19 wouldn't be as harsh for them. So with more people prepping themselves that way.
Wait a minute, where you get that from? Who tell you that?
Wait. Before you get too far left.
Who tell you that?
Fellas, let's bring it back again. Real quick. Before we get too far left, we done been talking about this thing for.
Hold on. How about you? Man, hold on now.
That's the first time I heard that one.
Too far left. When we talking about deaths of COVID-19, and I'm giving you a goddamn motherfucking example of how motherfucking COVID-19 and the preparation of how everybody medicating themselves and they preparing themselves and they taking proper precautions so they can fucking vaccinate them, so they can goddamn medicate themselves so they don't catch the motherfucking goddamn COVID-19. So how the fuck am I waiting, motherfucker?
Hannibal, chill out. I know you trying to get your point off. What I'm trying to get at is we've been talking about this thing for a long ass time.
Time to move on.
We ain't gonna see.
I've been through the bone out there to go to Random News, nigga. Shit, goddamn, man.
Check it out. I'm gonna sum all this shit up. Real fast. And then we gonna move the fuck on from this, right? We gonna move the fuck on. This COVID-19 thing is highly similar to the flu.
It's not highly similar to the flu. Stop saying that. No, ain't no listen, man, because that's irresponsible. It's totally different from the flu.
You ain't even let me finish saying what I got to say first.
Because you start off with bullshit.
No, you don't know why. You don't know how I tie it in yet. You don't know how I tie it in yet. I thought about this. This ain't off the muscle, right? So this whole COVID-19 thing is out the blue. There's no vaccine. We don't know what the fuck is going on with this shit. People getting sick, they have respiratory issues, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. The reason why I said it's similar to the flu is because thousands of people die from the flu every fucking year.
I still
However,
100,000.
Wait a minute.
I still didn't get my question answered from 10 minutes ago. What 100,000 people
Look,
die
let
from?
the nigga
Damn it,
goddamn
God damn it,
finish,
shut the fuck up. Everybody shut the fuck up, goddamn.
We got the whole telling people to shut the fuck up. That's what I talking about.
Every shut the fuck up real quick.
He talking to you, dog.
Every goddamn body. Shit.
Yeah, he was talking to me, asshole.
Yeah, I'm talking to you too, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
I know you talking to me, but you ain't just talking to me.
Listen to shit, boy. Listen. With
Nigga
the
was talking to me.
thousands of people die every year, but the difference is we have a vaccine for it. The problem with COVID is that there is no vaccine. People are scared out of their minds because they don't know what the fuck to do. We're not getting very good leadership from our so-called leaders. We're not getting very good factual information that's on the ground that we need to have in order to mobilize and move the way we need to be moving. The problem is
More people washing their hands now, though.
people are scared. They're putting this fear tactic in everybody. Now, yes, I am afraid of the whole situation. I am honestly afraid of it. But the way I view it is because there's no vaccine, people are gonna die. People are gonna die. Even if we have a vaccine, people are gonna die from the shit. People are gonna fucking die, just like the flu. You know what I'm saying? I think once we get that shit in place, something that actually works and can confront this virus, we'll be in a lot better place. Does that mean people won't die in the future? No, it does not mean that. People are still gonna die from the shit if they get it. You know what I'm saying? But having a vaccine is gonna make everything feel more comfortable to people. They'll feel like I can go out more, I can go do things, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. But because there's no vaccine and no cure, the fear of that has everybody up in arms. I mean, the old stuff what Hannibal was talking about, the thing that TG was talking about, even what you Rex, what you was talking about. Yes, there are people that are affected by it in different ways. Everybody's affected in a different way. You're symptomatic, you got full-blown symptoms, you got one or two symptoms, whatever the case is, if you got it, you fucking got it. And
I thought we was changing the topic.
But because we don't have a vaccine, it makes everybody afraid because they don't know what the fuck to do. You know what I mean? And that's so that I don't want to say that's okay, but that's just what it is. That's just what the fuck it is. Ain't nothing we can do about that shit. Only thing we do is self-preservation. Do the thing that you feel is going to make you safe, and do that. If you feel like you all right not wearing a mask, don't wear the mask. If you get something happening to you, that's on you.
Just take your proper precautions and then read other random news topics so you know you can get over the COVID-19. Put your mind on something else.
We don't know what the fuck is going on. We only know what the hell they tell us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's unfortunate. But what else do we have to rely on?
I don't know.
Keep yourself safe. Keep yourself fucking safe. Do what you feel like you need to do for whatever situation is.
Well, I don't agree. I ain't gonna let them boys just tell me anything and rely on that. Fuck that. I need to see the body.
I know.
They say 100 million. They say 100 million motherfuckers dead. I need to see 100 million names because they just throwing names. They just throwing names on top of the fucking pile. No, I'm just saying, man.
Hold up. T.
That's why y'all gotta read other random news.
No. We are not about to drag this on for another 10 minutes. We're not about
to. Okay, you gotta read other random news, nigga. I've been trying to segue.
Let's get you out of here with something else.
Man, wait a minute. We just now on random news? Oh man.
We didn't do random news. Golly, I've been trying to get there.
We done everything else except random news. Let's get on some random shit. Something else. I'm tired of here.
Golly, hey man.
Wear masks or don't.
That was a random news, man.
Come on, take the clothes off. You can get in the bathtub.
What?
That's a random news.
Random news, people. That's random news.
That's right. Take the clothes off. Get the goddamn bathtub.
Oh yeah. That's what you're talking to the 2-year-old. Huh?
Hey man.
Take us in.
Hey, so what you gonna do when your girl a real shooter?
A
What would you do if your woman came to you and she wanted to argue with you, but you don't feel like arguing, so she decides she gonna bust a cap in your ass? How would you feel?
Wait a goddamn minute. Wait a minute. Wait back.
Wait, say that again.
Oh, yeah, say it again. I missed that one. Come here.
All right. So the police in Louisiana issued a warrant, but I think she's turned herself in now for a 29-year-old Louisiana woman who shot her boyfriend
I'll give you one
because
after
he
you got
did
the
not
bathtub.
want to argue with her.
Because he did not. He didn't want to argue with his girl, so she shoot his ass.
Yeah.
I tell you, dog, there's some niggas out there, dog. Them broad streets.
One question.
Hey, her name is Jenalisa.
Wait a minute, don't do him like that.
No, put your ass up there.
Oh, put your ass out there? Okay, put your ass out there.
Put her out there. Yeah, hey. She was charged with attempted second-degree murder.
You say Jalisa what? What's her name?
Jenalisa Lawrence.
Jenalisa? She ain't black.
Yes, she is. She black.
She black. Jenalisa.
Yeah, she's black though. Yeah,
That's a black name. Come on, man.
That's a black name, Brian.
You're right. What the fuck?
Come on, man. Yeah.
Jenalisa.
Hey, she said you gonna argue with me today. Hey, and hey, she's not the only female that was out here doing something stupid. You had Sydney.
Gee, hit the mute. Hit the mute.
I'm about to mute.
My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Continue.
Hey, so you got Sydney Parham. She another dummy. She go out here. She find out her ex-boyfriend might have been messing with somebody she knows or whatever. She go out, she put gas in the car.
Oh,
blew her fucking face off.
I remember that shit. Hey, I remember that shit.
Hey,
Wait a minute. She did that shit to her ex-boyfriend.
I mean, yeah.
Go ahead, man. Just proceed.
I mean, at that point, it's the ex. I mean,
that's the thing about me. Like, she pour a lot of gasoline in that car. She pour a lot of gasoline in that car.
Yeah, because when she threw the match, it blew up.
She lit the shit with a lighter.
In the car to light the shit.
Yeah, I know.
Instead of lighting something and then throwing it in the car, she gonna stick her head in the fucking window and light the shit.
Now, and when she blow back, I thought you was dead. I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was dead.
Real quick, for the people that don't know, that might not have seen this, there was a young lady, and there was a video, and a young lady, all you see is the lady pouring something inside of a car, and then you can see her leaning in the car and lighting something, and then all you see is a whoosh and knock her ass back.
Yeah.
Hey, and she crawled off, and then she limped back, and she picked it up, and then she ran off. I was like, nah, they gonna bust your ass.
Oh man, her ass likely got locked up for that shit.
Hey, you can't tell me she ain't saying shit. She probably burnt all her edges.
She ain't got no hair on her face.
Oh yeah.
that mustache she had. That
y'all ain't see the memes they was putting on social media. They had the fire marshal Bill. Talking about this the girl. Talking about this the girl. They had Jim Carrey with he all burned out. He all torch up. Then they had who else they had? They had the Chucky doll. They had the Chucky doll. The female. They had the female Chucky doll. And the captain said, your truck, boy, ain't nobody did nothing to your truck. Or anybody try to set your truck on. And she black as shit. You know how they burn the little Chucky female doll up at the she been all burned up. That shit, man.
I gotta find that one because I ain't see that one. I gotta find that one.
Man, you got to be kidding me. You ain't see that shit? You gotta follow my Instagram. I be posting that shit on my Instagram, man.
When I first see the shit, I see the video, and the video had a picture of a girl standing next to a truck, and then another picture of the lady from Angela Bassett from Waiting to Exhale.
Oh yeah.
What you was shooting for and what happened? I'm like, I don't get it.
Hey.
Then I saw the video.
That shit blew her back into that car.
Video? When I see that video, that car, she was like, bam! Oh shit!
Hey, they can use that shit in the clip for the next motherfucking for the next action movie.
Hey, another
Real
one.
shit.
This should have been in entertainment, though. This should have been in entertainment. Tory Lane shooting your girl Megan in the foot, bro.
I
You
still
know
ain't
what
heard
I'm
what
saying?
happened with that yet.
Bro, that shit's sad, bro.
That shit was.
Hey, she came out. She put she went IG live. She was making cause people were making a joke about it. She was like, the shit ain't funny. Like she was like, dude really got mad and shot her in the fucking foot.
But
He shot her in both her feet.
He didn't say that he did that. He didn't see that exactly, did she?
Yeah,
Oh,
he did it.
and we know he did it, but she didn't say that.
They locked the nigga up.
No, she said he did it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought they locked him up. I thought they locked the nigga up.
they lock him
Yeah,
up.
they did lock him up.
For concealed weapon, but not for the attempt for assault and battery or whatever you want to call it, for shooting somebody.
She
Well, how
did.
the
She
fuck
said
he
he
ain't
did
get
it.
charged and he shoot her?
Cause ain't nobody saying he shot her. Ain't nobody telling the police that he shot her. But that's what everybody.
She'd have been publicly saying that he shot her.
Yeah, Hannibal just see the broad say she shoot him. I
Yeah.
mean, hey,
I said ain't
he
nobody
gotta-
telling the police that.
Nah, he been arrested. He got released on like his bond was like crazy, bro.
But he just had a concealed weapon bond. He ain't had a assault bond. Assault
Hey, he
charge.
gonna get it then, cause he done went publicly and said that.
They want to ship
I
his
just
ass
want to
back
know.
fucking
So
Canada.
why he did this? Why he shoot this girl?
That's what I'm
Bro,
trying to
I
figure out.
don't. That's what everybody trying to figure out now
Nah, man.
is why he shot him. But the fact is,
Other than
hey,
the fact he's a coward and a buster, I mean,
hey, there you go.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. He only 5'3", 120.
How the fuck you want? Why you want to shoot a female, dog?
Cause he 5'3", 120.
Wait a minute, he's a grown man. He weigh 120 pounds.
nah, he a little
Man,
sis.
I
Any
wouldn't
dude
get
that small is a little sis. He a little sis.
Right
He
side.
ain't no grown. That's a little sis.
No, he.
Yeah.
What's up, little? What's up, little
nibble
sis?
side. He ain't even
Yeah.
bite. He nibble side.
Yeah,
Hey,
especially if he's shooting girls.
So I thought she been
Yeah.
fighting him, and he couldn't get her off. Or
No.
Oh, so that ain't been true.
She
Okay.
been trying to get out the truck.
Somebody
He
else
shot her
said
when
that,
she was
though.
getting out the truck.
But that's just cowardly, man. You want to shoot a girl in the foot? Like, let the chick go, man. Like,
Yeah.
Hey Prime, he pulled it quick. And if he ain't had that gun, Megan would still be whooping his ass. How about that?
Yeah,
like nigga.
yeah, she doing beating his ass.
Oscar.
So the chick don't want you, bruh. You Tory Lane. You can go find another chick, man. Push the bitch down, find another one, man. Like, what the fuck is wrong, niggas?
Hey, and for
don't
my
think that niggas get
finale-
mad
I
and
know.
shit. I don't.
Somebody-
on the random news, I don't know how y'all guys feel about this, but I would never try to pull this shit off. So it's a married dude named Jamil Walker. He posted a photo on Facebook of his pregnant wife carrying his side chick's baby. And sharing the photo.
Whoa.
Let that sink in. Let that sink in.
What?
I gotta wrap
Yeah.
my head. Say that again.
Yeah.
His wife
His pregnant wife.
is the surrogate mother for his.
No. Ain't no surrogate mother.
Okay.
No surrogate mother.
That's
He's
surrogate.
a surrogate mother for his side.
This is surrogate.
No, she wasn't a surrogate.
How you mean? She carrying the side chick?
Then
baby?
I don't understand that.
No. That's not it, brother.
Say it again. Say it again.
The pregnant wife was holding the side chick's baby.
Holding.
Oh,
Yeah.
She
oh,
already
okay.
had a baby, and the wife holding the baby, but she pregnant for the dude with their own kid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When you told me that shit earlier, I was thinking the same thing them niggas was thinking, man. Like
I heard what Hannibal said. That's playerific right there. That's awesome. You can't get no better than that. And he ain't get beat up or stabbed or shot.
Hey, hold on now. He said he expressed his happiness over the fact that he got married to a strong, forgiving woman who stayed by his side despite his mistakes.
He got
said,
that thing moved so
God
wide open, it's
doesn't make
ridiculous.
mistakes.
That nigga got
Unfortunately,
paid. That's what that
people
is.
do.
Wait a minute, so Hannibal, they got pictures of this?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, I gotta see pictures of this.
Damn, I wish
Man.
I gotta put it up, man. That nigga, them
Fine.
Look up
Fine, that's
Jamil Walker.
playerific, dog.
money.
That's playerific, dog. I mean, that's outstanding.
Pimp of the year right there, bro. That's
Yeah, he get pimp of the year, dog, for that one right there. Yeah.
How your wife hole in your side. The question is she
That's the fantastic part.
is she still the side chick? That's the question.
Yes. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. Think about it.
Home and talk about so what happened was I got this girl pregnant.
I learned
Like-
from my mistakes.
Listen, like Hannibal see, that put you all around. That girl didn't see that. She's fine with it, dog. Damn.
That ain't no motherfucking way that shit gonna happen, man. My life ain't no way that shit would happen, bro.
Well, it did. It did.
The
Give
wife
that man a
will kill
gold
him.
medal.
Eesh. You missed the conversation earlier about Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. So I want to let you know that.
Damn, boy, y'all lucky I ain't getting on that one. I keep telling y'all, Roy gonna wear Mike out. I just want y'all to know that.
You missed that. Roy gonna lose. He gonna lose.
You think Roy Jones gonna lose?
Hey, hold on.
Gonna put some money on that?
Rick.
My bad.
Hey, Rick, they tried to tell me that Roy never went up to heavyweight. I told him, Roy went up to
I did
heavyweight.
not say
Yeah,
that.
Roy won a
I
heavyweight
I
champion.
ain't never said that. I ain't say that.
Who said that? Who
I
said that?
remember he went up to heavyweight. T said he didn't know that he went up to heavyweight.
Hey, he been a champ.
Huh?
Mhm.
He been a champ.
Well, he was a champ in heavyweight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he beat James Toney.
Oh yeah, he did.
No, he ain't beat James Toney. He beat because James Toney ain't never get higher than
Oh yeah.
cruiserweight. He beat John Ruiz for the belt. He whooped
Yeah.
John Ruiz ass.
John Ruiz.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's
Roy
why I
Jones
was
been a
trying to
heavyweight
say.
champion.
I remember the James Toney fight, but I didn't know James Toney wasn't a heavyweight.
James Toney fight Roy Jones when they been middleweights.
Okay.
That was a good fight.
middleweight. Yeah.
Yeah, that been a good fight.
Okay.
But see, the thing is, that's why I was trying to tell you, he lost power when he went back down to light heavyweight.
Yes, sir. That's right. When he going, because he did go back down and try to come back up, and you can't do that. Roy been too
Yeah.
old when he did that.
Yeah, that's what messed up his career.
Yeah, he been too old.
Because when he
did that.
first went up to heavyweight, he kept all the speed and the power just increased. He always had power. The right
Mhm.
was always dangerous.
Yeah.
And the left
Yes,
hook.
sir.
The left hook,
When Mike
but
give
the
him that
overhand
body
right
shot,
was always a killer.
when Mike give him that body shot, and he hit him with that hook, Roy going down.
Listen, Prime, I bet you wouldn't put no money on that.
I didn't tell you. I put some money on that, baby.
Oh yeah. Okay.
$20 on it. $20.
Okay. $20. Okay, that's a sack. That's what he talking about. Yeah, let's do it. Let's,
Man, Mike gonna take that thing.
Roy gonna wear Mike out.
The
The total package says so.
$20 that Mike taking that thing. You heard it here on Primarily Speaking.
Not gonna
Prime
happen.
has bet Rex $20 on Mike. Rex is betting on Roy. It's going down.
So let's make this interesting.
Okay, I'm listening.
Does the fight go the distance?
No.
Hell no. Them
No.
niggas can't go 12 rounds.
No.
What the fuck is wrong?
Listen,
No, they only fight for 8.
they only going 8 rounds. But
They're gonna go.
It
at
still
the
ain't
most
going the
it goes
distance.
6. At the most, it goes 6. The most
Yeah,
it goes
he
6.
going 6. He ain't going the whole thing. Roy gonna knock Mike out.
6.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna go
Yeah, he
past
knock
6.
him out.
So if
Y'all do me a
if
favor.
Mike
I'll
win,
be right
when
back.
does Mike win? What round does Mike win in? If he wins,
The only way Mike gonna win is if he knock Roy out and catch him in the first, second, maybe third. Because by the third round, he could be gas. He's 54 years old.
hey,
keep-
Roy 51.
Yeah. Yeah, but Roy still.
and honestly, looking at them workout, Tyson working out harder.
You can say that. Have you seen his road work?
His what?
Road work, running.
Running? No, I haven't
Yeah.
seen his running yet.
Exactly. Roy's still been fighting. Most recently, 2018, 2 years ago. Mike Tyson ain't fighting nobody professionally in 15 years.
That's why he
There's
want to,
no-
he want to do the little, he want to do the little exhibition. I think it's gonna be. I think
Yeah, they're gonna have on headgear, so I mean it'll still be straight.
you can get
Ain't
knocked
nobody
out of
gonna get-
headgear.
Huh?
You can get knocked out of headgear.
Yeah, you can. That's right. You sure can. But they try to protect you, so it's all good. We can deal with that. But yeah, Roy gonna weigh him out.
I don't think so, man. Mike all the way. Mike all the
When
way.
I seen Roy training, it looked like Roy just got back to training, bro.
Mike all the
Roy
way.
just get through fighting 2 years ago, dog. He ready. I
That's a
know
lot
one
of.
thing. This shit gonna be hilarious, dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
Hey, so
I'm
you
buying that
saying
shit.
it's gonna be like Kimber Walker when he fought old boy, when both of them look like they needed to take a nap?
I don't care if it's $50, man. I'm buying that shit. I'm buying it at $50. I'm buying just to see the undercards. I'm buying that shit.
Wait a minute, hold on, Handle. You talking about Kimbo Slice?
Yeah, not Kimber. Yeah, give us like.
Yeah. You wrong for that shit, dog. You wrong for that.
Took it
He
back.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Matter of fact, remember the movie? Y'all ever see the movie Grudge Match?
Yeah.
With yeah, that shit could be
Sylvester Stallone,
exactly like.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Two angry old. Well, Roy ain't angry. Mike angry. One angry dude and one cool dude could be fighting. Both of them boy old.
I'm looking forward to seeing that fight, though. I'm very looking forward to seeing that.
Man,
What else we
gonna
had
be
in
good.
random news, man? We're gonna try to wrap.
That's it, dog. Let's wrap this thing up, brother. That's
All
it.
right.
That's
So, sit your ass down. That's next.
Oh boy.
I'm Rex.
All right.
Rex, I'm gonna let you have the flow on this one.
Man, listen, I got a few of them. Y'all know I keep me an honorable mention list.
Already know.
Yeah, you already know that, dog. Tom Cotton is definitely on there. Just listen to his last name, Cotton. You know he all about the racism.
What's
He
the
always.
name?
Listen, man. He was running his mouth. He's a state representative. He was running his mouth.
What's his name? What's his name again?
Tom Cotton.
Cotton.
Tom Cotton.
Tom Carton. Okay.
Cotton. No, Cotton, like soft like cotton. His last name is Cotton.
Cotton. Okay. Oh, proceed.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna need you to keep up, Prime. I'm gonna need you to keep up. This thing's move fast.
Yeah.
He had the nerve to come out his mouth and say slavery and the Holocaust was a necessary evil. He said it right after each other too. Yeah. So yeah.
Slavery and the Holocaust.
Yeah. At the same time, both necessary evils. Yeah. That's what he said. Dig that. Betsy DeVos still on the list. Y'all know Trump's still on the list.
Of course.
But my main guy, because I still won't find out what's going on, is Tory Lanez. I don't understand this, and we just briefly touched on it a little while ago, but at the same time, I've been trying to figure it out. You know, I came late, so I'm trying to wiggle this one in.
Hey, you want him to sit down or you want him to stand up?
Oh, he got to sit
He
down.
about the same height.
He got to sit down. Did he shoot his girlfriend because she was beating him up?
No.
Ooh. Well,
Listen,
they
had to been fighting.
Girlfriend. They said she ain't a girlfriend.
Oh, so she just a thing.
No, it been Meg. It been Meg the horse.
I
Meg
read
the horse.
Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say it like that. Go ahead, just go ahead, continue. I don't want to put up no gossip bullshit. They ain't facts.
That's what's up.
No, I don't think they've been. I think they just been hanging out and they've been cool. They might have been smashing, but it is what it is. The point is that he still shot that girl in the foot, but and both.
That's really bad. That's really bad. That's terrible right there.
Can I add somebody to your sit your ass down?
Sure.
All right. I want to add the state of Kentucky for how they've been handling this whole Breonna Taylor thing.
The whole state.
Yeah,
the whole state.
The whole state.
And
hold on.
Everybody that when black on black crime happens and they go silent, act like they don't see the shit or don't speak on the shit or big up the shit, acting like that's some big stuff, sit y'all ass down. Like, because black on black crime is terrible too. And black, like I told you before, Black Lives Matter. I don't care who is against, who committed the crime against us, it's still Black Lives Matter. And anybody who acting like they don't give a fuck about black on black crime, you need to sit your ass down too.
Man.
One thing I'm gonna correct you on real fast, Hannibal, is I don't want to coin that term black on black. I don't want to make it seem like it's some extra shit, because there's no such thing as black on black crime. There's crime, period. You know?
That's I'm saying, like, whenever people see it, they just turn a blind eye to it. It's still Black Lives Matter, no matter what the crime is against a black person. It's still Black Lives Matter. Yeah, don't turn a blind eye to it.
I agree with you with that. The only reason I don't want to say that term is because that's a term that's coined by white media. and trying to focus things on the wrong thing. And I don't want to use that term as though it's something poignant, because it's not.
I know what you're saying. You don't. I know what you're saying, Prime. You
ain't
never
saying,
heard.
I ain't
the term white on white crime.
I hear what you're saying. I know that's not
crime.
But you're taking away from what I'm saying by saying what you're saying.
I know you're not focusing on that. I just don't want to use that term and making anybody think that that's a term that we want to use to signify anything, because I don't want to signify black on black crime on any kind of level. So that I just wanted to point that out. I hear what you're saying.
Y'all gonna bump heads on that one, because I feel where both of y'all coming from. I feel what you're saying, Prime, because I've never heard white on white, Asian on Asian. You know what I'm saying? We know all of those crimes happen because
and you never will.
You are your community. You are your community. But they've made that a trending. They've made that topic. They've made that statement a very easy to say. It's so easy for it to come out your mouth. Black on black crime. They said it's so easy to come out your mouth. So I feel exactly where you coming from, Prime. But at the same time, I feel where he coming from, because it's so. It needs to be understood. Like he said, we out here screaming Black Lives Matter, but we out here actually killing each other, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I guess just say, man, we got to stop. Don't say black on black.
All right. So when it comes to neighborhood violence,
killing each other.
We got when it comes to neighborhood violence, don't remain silent.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Man, yeah, that got to stop. I just watched a video from a lady in New York, man. I think the little boy must have been 1 year old. He got shot in the head. He was in a stroller. Slim, I almost started crying from watching this video. These people was like, how are y'all gangsters? Y'all sitting out here letting somebody that just opened fire on a crowd of people, innocent people, with women and children, and a child, a 1 year old, gets hit in the head. Because
they're not gangsters. They're not gangsters. They're just scared little boys.
And that's why
because they're a bunch of scared little boys. That's why.
Every last person that knows something about it is just as bad as the people who did it, though, because y'all just like the white people that stand around and watch other white people abuse their privilege and authority and say nothing about it to stand up for the right. You can't just keep standing by. We can't just keep standing by and not wanting to say nothing because it's not our business. It is our business.
Yeah. You know what that is, T?
I agree with
you. Know what that is, cuz? That's that bullshitting ass no snitching shit that they started long time ago.
Niggas don't even understand the shit, man. Niggas don't even
that bullshit.
No snitching.
Now, see, and people got the snitching shit all fucked up, but that's for another episode. We've been on this motherfucker for a long time now.
Hell yeah.
We've been rolling and rolling and rolling. But that no snitching shit, I'll explain that shit another time.
We're gonna talk about that. We talk about that shit next episode.
Hell yeah.
That'll be a good topic.
So wait a minute, hold up. So from now on, if you say black on black crime on Primarily Speaking, you're getting fined $1?
You're gonna get fined $20. Fuck that.
Great. Kill him, crush him.
$20. You gotta make it a shit. You gotta give him a reason not to say the shit.
Yeah. I could be looking for the fines.
And I know you got a cash app. And I know you got a cash app. So you can't hold back. I'm about to send you a request. I'm about to send you a request.
You know down that ATM, nigga.
Give it up.
Send a request. Yeah, don't worry about it, man.
It's neighborhood violence, dog. It's neighborhood.
And I want to apologize, Hannibal, real fast. I ain't trying to take away from your message.
But nigga, you did. You did.
But you're right though, man. We gotta be able to acknowledge when we hating on each other and killing each other and doing them fucked up shit to each other just as much as when other ethnicities is doing.
Right. But that's why I said I feel what you're saying, Prime. I ain't even thought about it until you was stressing it. It's because I was with him like, man, why you stressing it? Like, nah, that's some real shit. You can't say that. That's some real shit. Like that's what's happening. And then when you kept stressing the issue, I thought about it. I said, well, damn, you don't never hear white on white, Asian on Asian. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear no other crime.
Bullshit. It's straight bullshit.
But yeah,
the term carry more weight than what it means. You know what I'm saying? So
it do.
I don't want to
use
the term.
It puts us in a negative light. It puts us in a box by ourselves. Like we the only
all around the world.
Like we the only ones who do this.
Yeah, exactly. Like we the only ones. Like don't go to that nigga because them niggas will kill you.
That's the only color that form of speech is that sentence is made in. That sentence is not made in no other ethnicity, no other culture. That term is only that sentence or phrase is only in the African American culture. That's it.
It's only
that shit needs to be removed. Absolutely, that shit needs to be removed.
Us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't need that. And again, I want to apologize to you, Hannah, because I ain't really want to try to take away from your message like that, bro. But that was your sit your ass down, sir. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? And for my dog T, throw Mike Dick in there, because I know T here with Mike Dick is here too. Throw him in there.
Mike Dick. What do you say? Going on? What happened? Mike must.
Talk about everybody who kneeling need to get the hell out the country.
Mike Dick could say that?
He old, man. He had too many hits, man. He probably got
Mike
what they
Dick
call that?
been
What they
like
call
that.
that football? The brain.
CTE.
Yeah, he probably got CTE.
No
man.
excuses.
No,
No excuses. No excuses.
No excuses.
man. No. He probably got
Let me
CTE.
think that
He probably
like
his finger, man. He's still looking for his finger from fucking 50 years ago, man.
Yeah, he a Kanye West, man. He just Kanye West. He got that his head bad, man.
He's another buster too. You know excuse for him.
You see how he look?
Hey, come up out here. Come up out here. No, you don't got.
He looked terrible too.
He can definitely sit his ass the fuck down, man. I had your girl.
No, you got to eat dinner first. You got to eat.
I'm gonna take it back to what I was talking about earlier, man. With
I'm about to bring you.
Dosha Polanco.
Put your hand.
Who did
What's your hand?
She's a girl from she's one of the stars of Orange is the New Black, and her and John Leguizamo were saying some statements about Latinx community and how they feel like they were snubbed or wasn't represented properly in the Emmy nominations, and some extra comments on it was based on how black folks aren't including others or other POCs or people of color in our fight for equality. And I'm like, man, fuck
Get the fuck out of here, man.
always
Get the fuck out of here. That's all we do is carry everybody else on our fucking backs. That's all we do.
Exactly. We never say this.
Yeah.
We say everybody need to be equal. Everybody, including white people, we say we need to be equal. So
Oh, you talking about the Spanish bitch again?
exactly, man. Fuck that bitch.
Man, fuck that bitch, man. Why we even get back one of
That's all I have. That's all I have for situation.
I'm about to start singing
You got
that
angry man. Yeah, get him pumped up.
Fuck that bitch.
That's all I have, man. That's all I have.
Angry
Bitch,
man
talking
getting
about
pumped up. That's how I want to be angry man.
He light skin Leon.
Yeah, man.
You got somebody for sit your ass down?
Man, y'all boy put me on the spot.
Real quick, like.
You think?
Talk about that Spanish bitch,
Hey,
cuz.
nah, man, fuck her. Cause I ain't even know nothing about her until he brought her up. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, what Hannibal was saying, you know what I'm saying, not that I don't want to keep dragging out the topics out on the same exact note, but we gotta stop, man. Like all black people that's out here screaming, all Black Lives Matter, and you know what I'm saying, they not doing their part with, you know what I'm saying, like I can't even lie to y'all, man. I didn't call that Breonna Taylor line so much. I think they got my number blocked. You know what I'm saying? Like I call all of the general. I at least once a week call them numbers, dog. Like I'd be at work doing nothing. I got nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, anybody who ain't, you know what I'm saying, who acting like they about the movement but really ain't doing their part. You know what I'm saying? It don't even take long, man. You know what I'm saying? Take 5 minutes out your day just to do one thing, just to do something for it. If you give a damn about your people, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it die. And the people who out here just going on about their life, buying Yeezys, you know what I'm saying, worrying about their bankroll getting bigger, and you know what I'm saying, and not really focusing on, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. That's to hell with all them niggas. That's you know what I'm saying.
That's real. Tell them to sit their ass down. Sit down.
Next week,
Man, tell them niggas get out the way. Man, move, man. Get out the way.
TG, I don't know what your availability is, but next week we gonna talk about
Snitching.
Let's talk about this shit. We gonna definitely talk about how our plight is still being carried on in sports. We gonna talk about that next week.
Man, I got
some things happened this week that we didn't get to about it that I just now thought about. We gonna carry that next week because we been going for too long already. Goddamn it. But anyway,
it's because of you. Wrap it up, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. We finished with sit your ass down, man. Final thoughts. So I'm gonna wrap this thing up by saying, y'all boy, we need to continue to plight. You know, we as black folk, we still fighting the good fight. Don't think the shit over just because they not showing it on the news and things like that. Don't think the shit is over, man. We still got work to do. We still got a lot of work to do. So stay in it. I want people to stay in it for real because I don't want it to be forgotten. Rex, you made a good point about sports and whether or not sports should come back because people want to forget about the fight that we having. And tomorrow starts the NBA, which is a big thing. Fuck the MLB. I mean, people might like baseball, but nobody really give a fuck as far as black people go. And
They've been having whole teams dealing this shit.
NBA is a big sport for black folks. And what I'm hoping to see is that they still continuing that message, man, that we trying to put out there as far as give us equality, stop fucking us over, and give us what we
so far in the summer league, from what I've been hearing, it's been pretty much everybody been conveying the message Black Lives Matter. I know it was I forgot the little organization that was set up for donations to help families and also help those that are felons get the availability to vote because of the new law that they passed restricting felons from getting access to vote and all that stuff too. But we can talk about all that shit in that week, dog.
We carry that on next time. We gonna keep the message going, man. WNBA did some good stuff, man. They dedicate some stuff to Breonna Taylor this season, matter of fact. So I just want to keep the word out there that we haven't forgotten, even though the news not talking about it, we haven't forgotten, man. And I want that to be heard by anybody listening, man, for real. And close out, man. Everybody keep doing anything, keep pressing, man, keep punching. As in the words of my man Rex, keep punching, don't fucking give up, man. We don't need to lay down right now. And I want to give a special shout out personally to your boy City B for the shirts, City Life, Chucktown Bread. And go ahead and show the little thing, man. It's little logo, little shirt, City Life. Bought a couple shirts. I want to give a shout out to Blackout Entertainment. That's BLACKOWT Entertainment. They hosted our CWP class that I did back on July 19th. We'll give shout out to them boys, black-owned businesses, man. Once a week, at least once a week, everybody needs to support a black-owned business. I don't give a fuck what it is, a barbershop, t-shirt company, somebody selling sodas on the corner. I don't give a fuck what it is, man. Just go ahead and support a black-owned business, man, at least once a week. Please do that. And that's it, man. That's all I got, man. Anybody else got any final thoughts they want to share before we close this thing out?
Man, one thing about what you were saying about the NBA, I know this is wishful thinking, man, with all sports, but I really wish, man, right before the season start, all the niggas just decide to walk out. Straight up, let them white people have that shit, man. Straight up, like for real, a lot of this shit is for me is just window dressing, man. I don't mean to be negative and put a damper on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to, do little things to bring, but like a lot of that shit is just window dressing. It's just shit to calm people down, to keep people from losing their fucking mind. I think at some point, I mean, I ain't trying to put young people in harm's way and have people out here, you know what I'm saying, risking their life. But man, it's gonna take some blood loss and some life loss. And I ain't talking about for no damn coronavirus for something to change in this world, man. When it comes to Black lives getting, because we not gonna all the NBA players not gonna decide to say fuck that, we sit down until they do something different, until they give us, you know what I'm saying, some kind of something got to change. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't just Breonna Taylor. It's a lot of stuff that's going on that just it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta make these owners that are people who they gotta hit the people in the pocket that it matters the most to. And if they decide that they're gonna walk out, they can't have no league without us. You know what I'm saying? That's the same for football too. You know what I'm saying? They can get replacements, but especially watch that shit. Especially, I'm not gonna watch that shit if ain't no brothers playing. I'm not about to watch that shit. Be baseball. That should just be like what you just said, prime baseball or soccer. I'm not watching that bullshit. I can't. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, right now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I watch it. I ain't gonna be geeked and run to the TV to see the shit. But if I'm flipping, I walk in the house and cut the TV on the zone. You know what I'm saying? Depending on who playing, yeah, I probably more than likely watch a game. You know what I'm saying? Watch the games, but my fucking team, especially with football, we don't even got no name. So I even before that, I ain't care that they was changing the name. You know what I'm saying? It didn't even make a difference to me because of all the other shit that's going on that has more relevance than, you know what I'm saying, than sports and these motherfucking athletes that's getting paid and acting like, you know what I'm saying, they understand what
they people going through, but they really don't. They really don't give a fuck about what the people going. They glad they got it and made it. And I can't be mad at them, but goddamn, how much money do you need? How much, you know what I'm saying? How big a house do you know? Like, how much do you have to have before you willing to sacrifice something for your people to say, all right, man, fuck that, we ain't going. All y'all niggas got enough money to say, fuck that, we gonna sit down, not play for the rest of the season. Look what's going on anyway.
Right.
I feel you on that, man. Feel you on that, man. Hannibal, what you got to say for the people?
Nigga, I already said what I got to say, nigga. I already
All right, man. Well, shut the fuck up.
I already said it. I already said it. I already said it.
Rex.
I've been said it. I said
Rex,
it also.
got Rex.
Man, listen, man. Like, and to follow up on my cuz Big T, man, you know, sports is the reward of a functional society. And right now, and for the longest time,
I like that.
Hold on. Where you get that?
I like that. I like that.
Let me finish, and I'll tell you later. But for real, and for the longest time, and right now, this functional society, we dysfunctional as a motherfucker, dog. Everything got to change. Just like how cuz said, dog. Right now, it need to be no sports. I said this a couple of months ago. They thirsty. They want the water. Don't give them nothing.
I ain't at agree either. But I feel totally different now.
Yeah, man, and that's why that's real, man. Because all this shit right now, like T said, is window dressing. It's a distraction. They did the same thing in the Roman Empire with the gladiator games. They're just trying to distract you from the real shit going on, dog. That's it. And I hope people get straight, because we got kids killing kids out here. It's ridiculous, dog. Black men and women are dying at alarming rates. You got to get right, y'all. Got to get right.
Hey,
that's all I got, guys.
I'm asking one last question to you, Rex, before I say my last remarks. NBA starts tomorrow. Are you watching?
Hell yes.
I know you were watching.
I can't wait to watch them games. I can give me some beer, dog. It goes down, dog.
Hey, you see the? Hey, Rex, you see the text message, right?
Yeah, I did.
Hey,
yeah, I did.
You know you said you said that shit like 4 or 5 episodes ago. You know they said this shit, bro.
Yeah. Things change. Things change, though.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, if them niggas decide not to play, I'ma support it. I mean, I ain't gonna, like I said, I ain't about to be checking my clock and running to the house to catch no game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Sunday football, so I ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, y'all boy fool.
You know, hey.
Hey, but that's right.
You want a nigga to lie?
Hey, cuz, I appreciate you for backing me up, too, cuz. That's right.
You want a nigga to lie, man? I just did you ask the question.
Yeah,
I'm watch too. I ain't gonna lie, I'm watch
the
too.
shit on.
All right, man. This has been a fine, absolute, fabulous episode of Primarily Speaking. We had some very good views on a lot of different things, man. You know what it is. You know what you do. You can always catch us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter and YouTube, baby. I don't forget Hannibal. YouTube as well. Primarily Speaking, PRIMERILY speaking, no space, underscores, or dashes. Holla at your boy, man. Holla at your folk, man. Y'all boy wanna give out your handles, Twitters, anything like that?
Man, y'all already know where to catch me at, man. Black Hero 600 on Twitter and on Instagram.
Yes, sir. Anybody else? T, Rex, you don't give out the handles?
I don't even know what my shit is, man. On Facebook, I had to get it next time. I'll be better prepared, man.
It's all good, cuz. We got to worry about
man on the 5th floor right now. You know, I don't even know.
It's all good. It's all good.
A black experience on Primarily Speaking, as always. You know how we do, man.
Hey, Rex, you got them handles to give them to him? You gonna give him the handles?
This shit out. He's not giving this shit out.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah, pissoff.org. Hold that down.
That's why I asked. I love it.
You said, what's it called? Pissoff.org?
.org. That's right. Hit me up.
All right, man. I am, man, your host, man. Wild Willow himself. And that's over to the 25. Y'all boy, go ahead.
I'm gonna have to handle this. We out, y'all. Peace.
Yeah, peace. Holla, man. We gonna holla Hannibal out, baby.
Deuces, motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah, boy.
He on it.